Hi, Matt. Matt, if you can take this down, I'm going to quickly put it on, and then if I'll have to delete it. And if you want to text it, Freedom, will you check that number for me just before I take it down? Hey, Freedom, are you all right? Hey, Patrick. Where's your spanner gone? Freedom, I got rid of loads of spanners yesterday, the ones that don't come in, and I unblocked some. I've been painting, I've got paint in my hair. If you text us now, Matt, and I'll let you know if it's come through. Eli, wait. Eli, hang for you. Hey, Mark. Hey, Liam, I've got paint in my hair, been painting. I love my hands. Freedom, brilliant, cheers, but I can't get it off anyway. Hey, Liam Kush. Thanks. Got it. Wait, I'll just try and do something with this. Eli! Thank you, Mark. I'm alright apart from one of my crowns is loose and I've got paint all over me. And I'm talking funny. I got it. It's loose.
Fancy something delicious? No worries, we got it. Somebody say.
Eli, behave. Bobby, stand in front of him a sec. Hey, everybody, hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Everybody's on. Freedom, I'll give you a little message later because I did something. I'll tell you about it. Can you hear me, Freedom, or understand me with this tooth?
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah. It's empty my bag. I bought my shopping.
Spot it there. Right down. Oh, my knees. Oh, that was the worst type of shopping I've ever in history.
We had a nightmare, didn't we?
Old woman was in the queue for 35 minutes. My lad was paid, she was paying him and giving him the money and giving the chain back off him. She bless her. I was like, we're not going to be late again. Then I couldn't go on the sunbed. Don't forget, there's 50 on. Don't forget to push the like buttons, please. Hope everyone's okay today. It's absolutely freezing, so be very careful when you're out there with that ice, because it's that ice where it's pure black ice, where if you touch your brakes, they'll go straight across the road and you can't stop, no matter how good a driver you are, no matter how good a car you've got. Once you hit that, the rubber tyres hit that freezing cold glass, black ice, it's cold. You can't stop, so be very careful, especially on the big 70-mile-an-hour roads on the motorways, because you brake and you'll just go forever. Like just a lot of people here, just a bit about Lee Little. A lot of people out there, nearly everyone knows now, but Mark, he's there. Mark McLaughlin, I think they call him. He's trained with him for years, good lad. Been, I think, good friend of his for years. Good deadlifter, really world-class deadlifter, trained in the gym, Steel City. But then really good lad. He had to, I've seen a video, Mark, probably old man, we telling you. He had to go into Lee's house and he had to break in the door because he hadn't seen him for a while, and he got in the house and he was dead. He died when he was there. So I know I've known him over 40 years. I've known him since he was 15, 16, 17, something like that. I used to train in the Olympia gym together. He was one of them people who smiled every time anything was bad. He'd make it, something good. He never was down. He was never miserable. He was always helping people, like I told you. He used to do when we was in jail. He used to do listening for people, talk to people, help them there. Where people are suicidal in the there's 4 or 5 people been on the right, said he saved them from committing suicide. I've got one lad come on, said 3 years ago I was in a very dark place. I spoke to Lee Little, he said within a few hours or so, he got me out of this dark place and saved my life. But that was Lee Little, that was what he was like. He was always about other people, he was never about himself. He was always generous, helping people. If you needed a lift, if you needed help paint your house, you needed anything you needed, he'd be there for anyone. Really, really lovely human being. One of the nicest people you could ever meet. Never had an evil bone in his body. Always laughing, like I say. And he'd say something. We've been down many times when the rave scene used to be right at the doors. He used to stay with mine for days on end and party and stuff like that. And then we used to train in the gym. But like I say, I knew him in the old days at the Olympia gym in Redcar. We had some brilliant people in there in the old days. We used to talk about the old days, the old school training and stuff like that, how the camaraderie was more better then than it is now. He said when you go in, say, certain gyms now, he said, there'll be like so many black lads over there, and there'll be so many Indian, Pakistani lads there, and there'll be somebody from Ukraine or something over there, and some Russian lads over there. He said, it's like being on a, he said, but it's like now in the gyms now, right? He said, it's like going on the yard in the prison in America, where they're all stingy gangs all over, and no one's like talks to each other. They make 4 or 5 people in that gang, but they don't talk to that other gang because they don't want to communicate. And he said, what's the matter with you all? So he started getting them together in the gym. They all started, because of Lee, they all started talking to each other. He said, we're all brothers, we're all in the same thing, we all train in the same gym, we should all be communicating with each other and helping each other. And that's what he was like. He's just a wonderful person. I'll just go through these freedom as usual at the top. Ron Stan, another great lad. Push like buttons, yes. I'm on made of 69, another great lad. So, racing lady, legend. Mark Emerson, legend. Hangman Orlitt, another great lad. It is freezing, mate. Fucking freezing cold. The only thing that'll be next with the computer will freeze. But I'll freeze like that. Like fucking, terrible. It's the coldest today I think it's been ever. It's less than so many degrees below zero. Mate. Yeah, I'm okay, Patrick Coyne. Mark Emerson from Span. Kevin Beatty, the top. Yeah, he was, mate. Top lad, like I said. 40, roughly about 40 years I knew him. Never, we'd not argue, we'd have disputes, but he's better than anyone. Do you think even he's when you have bodybuilding shows and stuff? Never ever had a heated argument. Never ever. We've been loads of fights together as well. We were on the doors fighting with fucking lads. He was out. We're out one night. We were in Manhattan's. He went to the door. There was two boxing lads used to went to the door there. Jones brothers. Really good top lads. Steve Jones, Andy. I think Andy Jones is the one. They went to the door. And I used to go in, obviously, we used to do these and I used to party and all that stuff. And Jim G. Force was on. Norm, Jason Bush was the DJ, and we used to have a great time. All the article lads used to come with us. The Geosty, Vulture, all them used to come. And we'd be out like 20, 30 hundred, and Peter O used to come, all them lads used to be in there. It was great, Anthony O. It was great times, you know, but it was this fucking idiot come, and he was staying with Goosey, and then Goosey and Mally would talk to them. He's about 6'4", 6'5". So he said, oh, he's ex-army. I said, oh yeah, I'll get you, give me an ecstasy for now. I got him a drink, because I appreciate the army, that's what they do, and the army women, like proper heroes. But this fucker was, he was a heavyweight champion, Great Britain heavyweight champion at the army. And he went, oh, I've heard you can have a fight and all this, that and the other. He's from down south somewhere. I know, when we were partying tonight, mate, I was already on 2 charges. So I thought I'm going to get fucking remanded. So anyway, he was talking, he was okay. Then he started coming up and he started talking. And then Lee went, don't fuck about Brown, you know. He fucking, oh, William Bean, could hear him talking. The delivery could let me, I could hear him because he was shouting his mouth. But with him being that big, full of steroids, and he's that big and he can't, won't be able to move, and I'll jab his head off and punch around him. I said, you won't be able to do it. I told him that. I said, I'm a street fighter, you're a boxer, I appreciate that. And he said, yeah, but you're scared of me because you ply me with drink and drugs because you're frightened of my boxing skills. I went, I don't even fucking know you. Anyway, he put his hand up, I went bang, hit him in his right hand, hit him right on the chin, sparked him, he was like that, starfish, you know, his legs and his hands on the floor, and Lee little went, don't look so fucking tough now, do you? They started laughing. So they picked him up, carried him outside, put him on the wall outside. So I went out, I said, do another go, and I'm around the back, where there's cameras, no cameras, anyway, he didn't come. But I never took liberty with people, I only hit him one shot, I never kicked him on the floor and things like that. And Lee, Mick second name now. He was, I can't remember his name. He took his own life, Mick, as well, years ago. So we don't know what's happened with Lee. We don't know, because I know the last time I was talking a couple of weeks ago, he was going to come up. He was going to go and say about that fucking rat, the boil in the back. He was fucking fuming, phoned up one night with them. I said, Joe, they've been putting you in this film. Why hasn't Brian told me? I fucking sort this out. And he was going to go and see him. I said, no, don't do that, which is, I was grateful. I thought, he'll just get him locked up. I didn't want to see him get him locked up, because that rat would have blow into the place. I said, he's not like old school there. He said, well, the thing is, he thinks he's a boxer, doesn't he? I said, well, he's not. He can't fucking fight sleep, like. Listen, if it happens again, I'm fucking going. I'm going to find him myself. Him and his mate phoned me up about 12 days ago it was. Went, oh, he's gone now. They've put him in a safe house. He went, look, do you want me to come and stay with us? Me and my mate will stay with us, you know, for a while, if you've got any trouble. I said, it's all sorted now, mate. And that was him. Always pushing himself on you to help you, because he knew. He said, they wouldn't have done this when you were fit. They're only doing it because you're probably. And that was Lee, yeah. So, but his mate's gone in there. He's flat at the house. I think they're in Parliament Road for years. He said to me about a month ago, he said, I've got a full gym there, Brian. He said, I've got everything in the gym. He said, I've been in a certain place. It's like being in the gym. Come start training with me, get yourself out of the house and train with me. I'll get you back in your feet. And that. He said, come train at my house, come stay at mine if you want, you and them, to get a break. He said, but it's just like a gymnasium, like being in the old gym, the old Olympia gym. I said, do you mean like there used to be 2 gyms in Redcar? There was one called the Olympia, which is marvellous. And there was an old gym we used to train at, which was called the Chapel Gym. It used to be a church, so they called it the Chapel Gym, and it was Antwerp's gym. And we all trained, it was old school bodybuilding. The weights were 50-pound weights, they weren't kilos. So we trained there, you know, Peter Ayton, Terry Cooper, great lads. You know, memories can flash back when you say the names. And we've trained Jeff Brown, all them lot, little John, and his dad, John Hockney, Clive Hockney, great bodybuilders, competed as well. Terry went to America, come to Terry Cooper, great bodybuilder, big ginger lad from about 16 stone, but all muscle. And they were like, when we went, like to me, Lee Little, we would be like, look up to them as if they were like, because they were like 5 or 6 years older than us. We were only, I was older than Lee, obviously. But Mick Starr, that was his name, Mickey Starr. Mick Starr was a great lad. He had the Bull Terriers, and that's how I learned about that. Going to see, you've got a table with a cloth on the bull terriers. Like say, you've got a cloth here, like you like say, can't get up. A cloth like that on your table, so it's underneath, it's hanging down. Right, so it's like a mat, like a tablecloth or whatever. But he had a nylon one, the other like the curtain ones. And they started two out here, and were like, one was a miniature one, and it was brown and tan, and a bit of white, and the other one was pure white. So then the dog come on and it went on the table and the cloth, and it done that with it. It went on his face, the cloth, and it come over its eyes. All of a sudden, the dog just went, stood on three legs and one paws in the air like that. I mean, what's happening to the dog? Is he having a fit? He went, no, he's trancing. Fuck off, how can a dog put itself in a trance? You fucking ban me, you, Mick. And Lee came in. What's wrong with the dog? He said, it's trancing. And we went, oh, he said, he does it all the time. And you two take the fucking piss. I didn't realise they can go in there. He likes it because the nose is that sensitive, you know, in the nose and the head, you know, the head's so sensitive. When that goes across the a bull terrier, Eli does it in the bushes. He does it with the bushes, puts himself in a trance. It's hilarious to watch. But when you see it for the first time, you think, having the fit. Anyway, yeah, to go there, it was me. He lived just on the very corner near Hindon's, on the very corner. Lee was from originally. And he was the only black lad in that village. I'm going right back on the old days. He used to get horrible names, he used to get called terrible. So he was always one of them who was hated for bullies. So what he used to do, he used to laugh. That's why I said, okay. But every time you talk, I laugh. He said, I think you seem to laugh. He said, well, I had to do that at school because I was getting bullied, so I used to make them laugh. I used to talk and smile at that, and I used to take the bullying off me and stop calling names. So people used to like me because I was always smiling and laughing. So he was telling me the story about it. Yeah, he was a lovely lad. He was funny house. I used to he got a door. He worked in what was it? Oh, fucking hell. Broadway in Groveville, which is a rough area. And he got the pub. I got the doors to do the security. He got the pub as the manager of the pub. So there was no one coming in. So I said, I'll get a sort. So I went with Mickey Harrison, who was a friend of mine from there. And I went in, there was about 20 kids playing pool, little cheeky cunts. I went, listen, I'm running the door now. I said, no one will be no more. And Michael said, do you think I can fight? Because Michael was the best fighter in that area. He said, he's a different level for me. So I said, listen, fucking no carrying on. If you want to sniff coke, go in the fucking toilet and do it. If you want to take joints, go outside and smoke them and make them outside. Don't be making them at the table. And don't be pinching. No more fucking pinching the beer behind the bar, pinching bottles, no, just talking to the lad and pinching a bottle. Just young kids, fucking, some of them only 16, 17 years old. I said, if you're 18, you can't come in. I said, you can't lose the licence. So anyway, within about 2 weeks, there was 300 people coming in on a Sunday. And then Lee came as the manager, and it was just packed. And everyone was getting on, all the old people who were in the 50s and 60s, and that was, oh, it's class, you and Lee, you know. He said, there's no trouble, there's no one fighting, because the couple of months before it was New Year's Eve, there was 4 doormen came from out of town, and you know yourself, when you come from out of town, you go to another town, they always get trouble. So they're trying to have a go, these doormen, these lads from the Broadway pub, Groveville, and they've had a go anyway. The fucking 4 of them got stabbed up. One of them nearly died. So nobody dared about the door. So what it was called Punch Robson Solicitors. They took over Cameron's breweries. But the pubs are all Cameron brewery ones. And there were pubs where no one would go in hardly. So I went in all those pubs. There was 12 pubs in Teesside and one in Sunderland. And I went in all these pubs, the cricketers, all in certain places in Stockton, all the little pubs where nobody was going in. And I filled them back up with all the people off the estates. Because we weren't going in because it was like fucking idiots were going in sniffing coke and getting in fights, pulling knives and all that. So I stopped them off on these 12 pubs. I used to go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, see Lee. And I go to Sunderland on a Sunday night to see Eddie because I had a pub up there as well. But there were Cameron's breweries with Punch Robson Solicitors given to a girl called Wendy, and she run them as the manageress of them all. And she got Lee the job as a manager in there as of the club. But it was great going to see Lee because we just go and waiting on the door and we talked about the old days. And he got the back and watched British bodybuilding stuff for half an hour. And he'd show me what he was getting up to, how big he was, and he was going for shows or something. He's fascinated by my legs. He went, I've never seen anyone with my legs like yours, Brian. They're fucking ridiculous. He measured my legs, they were 36.5 inches in my thighs. And when I had them pumped in the gym, they were 37. I mean, they're just fucking ridiculous, like Tom Platz, as he said. And he still was going on my legs. He was a great lad, a really good lad. But anyone on? Any questions of anyone? Yeah, he had a bit of it. He told me his heart was enlarged. You get people when you train, even to call it an athlete's heart, some of them call them. Some people, when they've trained all their life, the hearts get bigger because it's a muscle. So, and a lot of people, if they take steroids all the time, the heart gets bigger and bigger, and the aorta ruptures and busts. I'm not saying that happens with him, but he already had an enlarged heart, you see. So, when you go on the steroids, if you go on them for so many months and come off, then your heart goes back to normal. It's a bit like having a pump, in a pond, and the pump can only go so far. If the pond gets more water, you've got to get a bigger pump. So the heart can't compensate, so it bursts, it ruptures, and you get an aorta. So it could be that. I don't know. I'm not 100%, but most people in large heart, that's what happens. So it bursts the ventricle in the heart, and you bleed. You get a bleed from it. But he knew he had an enlarged heart because he told me years ago. But I'm not saying it is that, but that's what it could be, I think. Most of the top bodybuilders who've died with over the years, it's 99% that. No, Paul Sigmason, John Paul Sigmason, all them type of people, all in large hearts they've got because of the steroids taken too many. That's why you've got to go on, come off, and got to go on, come off. So you might go for 3 months and go off for 4 months, go on for 2-3 months, go on for 5 months, for your heart to go back to normal. But if you don't, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and in the end it just bursts. Batty, Freedom, Stephen, how do, mate? You okay yet? Support the tax man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. We're up to nearly 35,000. We need it out another 100. I'd say about 150, I think, just to make sure. So if you subscribe, get your family, friends to subscribe. It costs nothing to subscribe. And what happens when you subscribe, we can send you a notification to tell you when we're on live, who we've got on. We've got the amazing Lorna Lancaster coming on, who was a judo champion. Really lovely lady going to be coming on speaking and put the record straight about the tinfoils, and me and Emma what was mainly what we were, but she knew Lee because she looked after him when he was a kid. She's got him on, she's got him in the ring on the gloves and everything. So that idiot knew nothing about Lee Duffy, and I'm going to prove by Laura coming on, who looked after him as a kid when she was a woman, and she was doing all the sports stuff and trained him and looked after him. And like I say, John Black looked after him. He never ever met Lee Duffy. He never ever got any stories of Duffy's family members. He never got any stories of Carol Edwards. She wouldn't give them. He never got any stories of anyone apart from he said, she said, he said, he said. Now, you know yourself, I've been in a pub and I've been out and I've had a fight with two dogs and I've punched one and threw one on the floor or something. One with maybe 20 stone and I've hit him with 10 stones, threw him on the fucking floor. By the time I got from one pub to the 3 pubs away, I'll just knock 6 doormen out around there. People just exaggerate the fucking stories. So you know yourself what people are like, but yeah, just keep it. We've got to off there thinking about Lee. So yeah, we had some great times. Absolutely fucking mad. Absolutely mad times we had. Some mad times. It was fucking mad. There was people getting shot every day. The fucking weekend and days. It was fucking. Place was fucking. It was fucking mad. Honestly, it was fucking mad. But that idiot, he didn't know any of these people he's written books about. Roy Shaw, Lee Duffy, Paul Sykes. Paul Sykes actually written his own book, and he went and got it. It was called. I can't remember the fucking name right now. Whatever it was called, I can't remember the fucking name. But he did it, and Paul Sykes did it. It was quite clever, and he did it because he fancied the school teacher in the prison. So he got it and won a Kessler Award, I think it's called, like award for writing. And he got it and he put the Sweet Agony, I think it was called, that was it. And he did that in about 1974, something like 72. So that book, because it was out of print for all them years, tinfoil and his fake fucking scumbag company didn't even exist, Warcry Publishing, not even a real company, went and got it with a fake solicitor, dodgy solicitor, sorry, and gave the dodgy solicitor £200 because Dale Brennan told me he was there when he was doing the book. Dale started the book, so that's So they started the book and Tinfoil took it over. So Tinfoil went around and asked stories of people around the pubs and that in Wakefield and just put it together. But what he did do is he just needed regurgitated everything Paul Sykes said in the book and just was like somebody saying, well, there's an exam, but there's all the results there. There's an exam, there's the results, copy off that. And that's all he did. He got the book because it was out of print. He got his sister to sign it over to the solicitor. The solicitor signed it, and then it was £200 for Rob Brenton to get the book. So they got the book there before. Because under Jimmy O'Shea, we've got the rights to the book. Yeah, but you actually conned Paul Sykes. Paul Sykes could smash his face in if he was alive, even though he was a Roman. He'd have battered the cunt over and over again. But Paul Sykes did write that book, and he pinched the book. Not pinched it, he was a bit of a con, but he promised the sister, which he said who lived with him for 2 weeks, he promised her 50% of the book, and his wife, but Kath went, I want nothing to do with him. He destroyed my son's kids' lives, but he destroyed my life, and he destroyed everyone around him. He said even his mum and dad wouldn't have nothing to do with him. So, yeah, just a few stories about Lee. The Lee of the day was funny. It was funny. It was me and George Foss. George Foss was a great lad from Red Cap. It's all trade. Mark Lunny, Mr. Britain, Mr. Junior Britain, George Foss, Mr. Britain, Barry Gardner went into the universe. I don't know if he won it or he could have second or something, but he started late on in life training. I think he was about 40 odd. And he went within 3 or 4 years. He was fucking competing in Mr. Universe. Passed away now, by great lad. George won Mr. over the 50s, I think it was Mr. Britain as well. Another one I trained with for years. Trained me and George Foss for years from Red Car, great lad. He was actually there when I was doing the documentary. I was on the banks. I was doing that punching with McIntyre. George come to see us train. So I come to see us in the documentary with little Frankie. And little Frankie was there who taught me the box. Who he fought in Madison Square Garden. Won 17 fights, was ABA champion of Great Britain. And he went in to be a pro, and he went to America in the 1940s, I think it was. And he fought in Madison Square Garden. He was only a strawweight, that's the lightest weight you can be. But he's the one who showed him that right uppercut, how to dip and throw that hook, that like a boof, like a snap punch, and generate all the power from your hips and your feet all the way through. You get people go, ooh, like that. There's no power in that punch. You've got to be inside, quick bang, like, and use your body weight to throw it, and then throw your body weight into the shot. And it takes, I showed Bram the shot. It was like fucking marvelous stuff. It's hard to do. So I had Bram in there teaching you how to do it. And this right uppercut. I would have thought that from about that much, you can throw about from about 4 inches and catch someone on their chin and just annihilate them. I hope everyone's all love and respect to all. Timmy B. Hiya, Timmy B, son. I hope you're okay. I was asking about you the other day. When does it come? When does it come? Fucking cranky, yeah. Fucking Timmy. So Lorna's going to come on and tell the full truth about the tinfoils. Absolute compulsive lies they had about him and his wife. They're finished now. She's got more respect than anyone in the area, Lorna, by what she did, being a top mixed martial arts judo champion, and all the lads on the doors now. She used to box in the ring with them and everything. She's fucking tough as all boots. What a lovely lady. She's a Christian, a devout Christian, who doesn't lie about nothing. She tells the truth. She's sick to death. My friend Rob said she's sick to death hearing the shit coming out of his mouth about me and them and calling them with this and calling them with that. And they don't even know it. They haven't got a clue. We only worked with him, like I say, for about a year or so. And when we found out what he was doing, we walked away from him. And we got our church leaders to go and say, look, you leave us alone. We leave you alone. You get on me all like burger. And I was like, and they went to his house. And he came back and said, oh yeah, they're going to leave it alone. They're going to do this, going to do that. So I said, what are you on about? I said, while you've been there, we've had about 40 texts. You can't. His wife was texting us all these horrible messages. And Jamie was going, I don't want no trouble, I'm frightened, I'm scared. You know, I was fucking putting this big act on to our church leaders. And then when they got to our come back to our house, they've been texting, can't have been talking all the way through it. I said, there's his wife's phone. And he went, Emma made him a burger. It was a cheeseburger, obviously with cheese on it, some red sauce, lovely other bun. We'd had ours, me and Emma. Told him, get that stuff, it's beautiful. He went, looks marvellous. I said to Five Guys, which is a burger here. So we went to get it and he started reading the text. Went, I can't even read, I can't even eat that now. He said, put me right off it. He said, and then when we got Dave Daly, I think he was called Dave Daly, I think, from Manchester, come on. He come on and said he's got all the stuff he's done to me. Then Dale Brendan and come on. And he showed him that we went to Carl Edwards. And Carl went, started telling all the stuff, the exact same as us. He went, all I can say is they're demonic. They're definitely demonic, them two. He said they were crying, proper tears coming down the face. Well, that's what he did to Dale. He said to Dale, I'll fight you anywhere you want to fight me. I've been in the ABAs 3 years in a row. And I've reached the semi-finals 3 years in a row. So Dale went, oh, come fight me now, you fucking dickhead. So then he said, I would have bummed your dad. He was 77-year-old. Then he said he was going to bum the dog. Then he said, I'm going to stab your dog. So when he said he wanted to stab your dog, Dale loved the dog. He helped him through it because he had stage 4 cancer, by the way. So Dale said, I'll meet you now, you fucking scruffy little cunt. And he shouted at him and said, I'll fucking stab you. So tinfoil recorded that bit, spliced the bit out of where he threatened him. Because Dale didn't record nothing. Recorded everything Dale said, went down the police station in Wakefield and said, please help me, help. This man's going to kill me, I'm frightened. And come in, he said, he's going to stab me with a sword and all this fucking stuff. Let them hear where he said, I'll fucking stab you with a sword. But he spliced the bit out where tinfoil threatened to bum his dad and stab him. And Dale got locked up. Dale got fucking done. Stage 4 cancer. Fucking scum. Everyone hope everyone's okay. So we remember, like I said to you, Cockerill, super fit. He's not here no more. So you've got to live every day as if it's your last day, because one day it will be. No use fucking around. I'm sick of telling you this one as well. If you've got any rough road you fell out with, that's a great thing. Me and Lee never fell out. Never, ever. Never, not once had a bad word, never had an argument. Just always laughing and joking in the gym, having fun. So if you've got any loved ones up there, you've had a fall over something like over 20 daft quid or something, or over he said, she said, he said, go and see them, because if they pass away and the rules are like your mum, your dad, your auntie, your cousin, your Uncle John, your Uncle Tam, your Uncle Frank, whoever they are, go and see them, because if they pass away, you might not be bothered now because you're only 25, 26. But when you get to 50, 60, you think, I wish I'd said sorry to my Uncle John. It was only a fucking argument over 20 quid. I was only an argument over, he said, she said. And you'll feel better because, well, if they do that, you'll know you've done that. But if you don't, and if they say no, they don't want to be friends with you, at least you know you've tried to bridge it over the gap so that you'll be able to be at peace. But if you fell out with someone over nothing nearly, over a bit of money or over a car, scratch the car or something fucking stupid, or pinch money or something or whatever, I've got to apologise and try and bridge it together, because later on in life when you get older, these people pass away and you remember the good times and you go, oh, remember when I've done that, I should have said that to him, I should have apologised. Be the braver person and bridge that gap. Here for a moment, just waiting dogs to come up for work. That sounds like you're under the thumb. Tim B's right under the thumb. For a moment, just waiting for the dogs to come to work from Fort Mark. That's it. I knew you were under the thumb. Yeah, Timmy B. Freedom Hope. You're good. From there. Spotted Timmy. Alright, Timmy B, if you haven't yet, then please subscribe. Please push the button, subscribe to the channel. I made that bit over here. Subscribe to the channel. You never put that on. Subscribe to the channel because I want to just get the 35,000 just so we can do the tin man's head in. He's already been putting fucking shit on about it already. I'm not going to mention it, but when he put 3 horrible comments on already this morning, nearly hours them on last night. I'm glad he put them on then because nobody's seen them. There's only about do that, you know. You would never, even your West End, you would never start mocking people in the con like you would do with my dad. Let's hope Jimmy Cockerill doesn't rest in peace. Ha ha ha. Let him rot in peace and all that. There's only you in the fucking world would do it because you're totally deranged, mentally deranged. You've got no nothing in your heart whatsoever. All you think of is money. Yeah, here for today, growing global. You're global, sorry. You're already mate. Freedom's there. Packet coin. Much. Right, I think, yeah, the only people I think he did the podcast with, like most people we've done, Tina Shaw, wouldn't do it with anyone else. The only trusted being Emma. Carol Edwards, wouldn't do it with anyone else. Lauren Lancaster's coming on, never done one, she wouldn't do it with anyone else. Dale Brendan Knight, wouldn't do it with anyone else. What else was we got? Phil Taylor, the greatest actor that ever lived. Never ever done a podcast. I'll do one with you. John Lee did one. I know John's done other ones, but in here, in this area, in the UK, he hasn't. He did it with me, trusted me, because I've got a friend who's in America and knows him well. What else was there? Big Joe Egan, he did a podcast. I've done a few with people. Quite a few people we've had. I've never ever done a podcast in my life since. Shut up, yo! He wants to do a podcast. That's what he's after. Eli. He can talk like he talks like an alien. He's doing all these noises when I come in tonight. It sounds like an alien. The only clang is it's fucking hilarious. So intelligent. What's the difference with it? Oh, it's complicated to talk about. It takes ages to tell you, mate. Complicated. Just normal ones are just complex carbs. Are like when you're taking, say, it's like normal carbs are just like porridge and things like that. And you can get complex carbs. You get ones where you can buy like powders and stuff, where you can take them where they're straight in your system. But the carbs, well, you don't really need them, to be quite honest, unless you compete and stuff like that. Simple carbs are just like potatoes, rice, bananas, things like that will give you energy for training, which turn into glycogen in your system. And then the other ones, you've got different ones where you can buy packets like powdered ones that are straight in, like the dextrose, maltodextrose and things like that. And they're straight into your system to give you more energy to help you recover after training. That's what I thought. But I've got another video, Lee, we're going to put up with 3 videos of him. I was just going to be doing another one in the next week or so of him, and obviously he's passed away. We were just talking, like I said, about 12 days ago, 14 days ago, something like that, I think it was. You push the like buttons. As long as you get your carbs in your sweet potatoes, yams, rice, or fish, always have more protein than you have carbs. You have too many carbs, you have too fat. You have too much protein, you never off the toilet. You just got to get balanced right. Probably 50%, 50, 60% 50 or 60% protein, 60% protein, 65% protein, 25, and the rest, 25 carbs and 25. I always want to get right. 65 protein, or I can have 70 protein, 10% fat and 20% carbs. Or you can have 30% carbohydrates and 70% protein, or 60% and 40. It depends. Some people you need raw carbs, and others some people don't need it because they get too fat with them. The carbs are the ones that give you the glycogen and make you train and make your brain work and make you walk and talk and things. And the protein, when you finish training, the glycogen goes straight back in. But you've got to take the protein. Protein repairs the muscle tissue and you break it down. That's the put that playing the ball. Big massive ball, throws it around. Can hear him playing football in the kitchen. Can hear him. I was getting about playing the hobby now. Ball 3 going. Evening, I'm an audit, just this thing there, yeah. You can hear him, he's attacking him. Pup, he fucking used that pup now, you know. Monstrous. That's Eli. They've got a big bone like that, it's about that big. And Eli, and the puck bone, like you play hockey, like a puck. It's like a puck in there on the marble floor. You just whoosh to throw the bone throws across the floor. And Eli will pass it back to him. They play in hockey with passing it back and forth on the ice rink. But the pup's paws are huge. Monster paws he's got. Hey! Better behave yourselves. Yeah, there's only that, like I said. What we've done, we did 2 videos, and I think it's a 10-minute one we did. He wasn't really into doing the videos. He was a bit shy when he come on ours a little bit, but he was like, because he was with me, he knew. I would make sure he was okay. Yeah, he was a lovely lad, like I say. Everywhere he went. So he used to train Steel City Gym and Matt Lanny's gym. Great gym there. Wrecked the fucking gym, mate. I busted £2,000 leg press. It's still in there to this day, bro. And I did I broke a tricep, pushed down 140 kg, snapped the fucking chain. Mark Lanny went round. You reckon Tim used to train there, little Tim. Chrissy, I think he still trains there. Good lad. Used to train with him. He was quite strong. I was squatting. I was doing 8 now, he was doing 8. Good strong, a big strong lad there, Chrissy. I started him off, he weighed about 9, 10 stone. I got him up to 19 stone, 20 stone. Within about 4 years of training. Just doing training by Cockerill where I do. That book's finished, you know, I haven't got it out yet, published yet. Been finished for about 6 months. Push the like buttons, don't forget to push likes on, yeah. Matt Emerson, hoping you're good. Yeah, I'm okay for there, Matt. Are you? Yeah, and thanks, Matt. Don't always miss you. Josie Wills, health, wealth, never. True what word spoken. Yeah, without your health, you've got nothing. Your health's more important to anything, and you've got to help yourself before you help your kids or your wife or anyone. And it sounds really selfish because if you can't get out of bed and go to work, you can't put food on the table. So you've got to have your head right, and you've got to have your health right, and you've got to have your head right. If you've got them two in sync, no matter how much money you've got, no matter how much money you make, as long as you're getting along and you're getting by, you get people getting. Sometimes I've some known people, well, I felt like £1,000 a month, and then I've got up to £5,000 or £6,000 a month, and then I've got off the fucking oil because I think they're better than this one, and they start getting nice big cars and top of the £100,000 cars and all that shit, and then they're getting into debt, and then they end up fucking with nothing because the squander all on drugs and fucking showing off, and my car's better than your car, my shoes are bigger than you, I've got a better watch than you. All that's just shiny objects. It doesn't matter what you don't. The man's not judged by what he owes. The man's not judged by what clothes he wears. The man's not judged by how many bedrooms he's got, or how many tellies he's got, or how many fucking cars he's got. He's judged by the person he is. Who's the person who's nice to people, polite and courteous, and got respect and manners, and not selling people down the river like fucking scuffy cunts, rat bag face. But he went, oh, we'll give you 60% of the book. I went, it's not about the money. It's about calling people names, making things up that didn't exist. So I wouldn't do it. I've pulled the plug on 2 books, and I pulled the plug on 2 documentaries. He's got the end of a fucking carrot. No one now will touch him with all these documentaries. We've already spoke to them all. Already spoke to all the top podcasts, everyone. No one wants nothing to do with him. He's been shunned out, completely gone. No one wants nothing to do with him. It's a stupid question. I don't know what she said. He said, I like buttons. Yeah, well, yeah. Joshi, tell them about the goals. Tell them about the goal. That was good, that, wasn't it? Tell them about the goal, Josie. No goal, really fucking classy young kid died. He's in a few films in with there. There's another film in one where the prostitute gets her face cut off. And that was another good one he was in. The prostitutes paid for Josie Wales to. Well, I don't know if he's called Josie Wales in that one, but he's in that one where he kills her, I think. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's in it. That's a really good film, that one, if you haven't seen it. I watched that the other night, True Grit. Not the one with John Wayne in. That was class. I watched it the other day. Just on Sunday I watched it. Watched the football. I didn't watch it, I listened on the radio. Fucking atrocious. Josie Wales! He was class. He must be getting towards 90, mustn't he? Fucking Clint Eastwood. They all bet them, the Fistful of Dolls and all them, they were class. They were good. Down. If the music made that film. Tom Force, one. Now then. There you go. That's a stupid question. I'm not sure she asked you. He said, could you ever forgive Jamie Brad? Christy, we already did that, look. We've already done that. We've already done it 4 or 5 times. We've done it. We've had church leaders go to his house to try and bridge it over. We had Paul Venice and Bram go to see them and say, look, you leave us alone, and they'll leave them alone. And they'll just forgive you and just move on. They don't want to do it. Nah. Just a little divvy, out to crank. So we had the church leader go, it's all sorted. And when he'd sorted at his house, I don't know if you must have missed this bit, we were in the house here, when our church leaders come back, and they're going to see Jamie and his missus. That's all sorted. They're going to behave and they're going to do this, and you just do your stuff and you do that. I said, oh, is that right? Well, here, there's the phone, look at that, there's his number. He's seen the number because it was the same number what we had. And you've seen him call and slag and say, fuck you, you're daft cunt, you're getting this, you're going to get that, blah, blah, all these horrible things saying them. I said, and he went, I can't believe it. He was going to have a burger that day, cheeseburger. He went to eat it and he's seen the messages. And then we went to Cockerill Edwards to talk to him. I said, you can't reason with him, he's mentally deranged, totally mentally deranged. His own nephew said to me, he's away with the fairies, and none of the family members even speak to him. He causes trouble between, say, the brother and the sister. The sister and his partner, who's got kids, so won't let him see the kids. His sister won't let him near the grandparents, so he won't let him near his nephews and nieces. And the daughter won't let him near the kids. His own daughter won't let him near the kids. They won't even speak to him. The man locks the door when he comes. She's scared of him because he used to pinch me out my face because he was on that shit, that brown stuff. All this full family. So when we were at, there was Cockerill Edwards there, there was Tina Shaw. I was another one who pretended. I used to go out with Tina Shaw, and Tina Shaw come on and did the podcast. Never even heard of him, all made up lies. And he said he got all the stories off Cockerill Edwards, all made up lies. And that's why she's coming on to tell the story. He never got any stories off the Duffy family. Yeah, Lauren's going to come on and tell the truth. He never got any stories because all the Duffy family said to him, don't write the book. We don't want you to write another book because the last one you done was atrocious. It was all made up. You weren't around. You were 9-year-old in the playground, and you went from that area. You lived in the other end of Middlesbrough, so you were a kid. You didn't know what went on. So when we written the book, we went to our family members, and we asked them, is that okay to write? Is this okay to write? Is that okay to write? And some things we got wrong, we took out, but he wouldn't do that. We just went along, just written what he wanted in the book, and then never give any of the money for them books. He did Roy Shaw, Lee Duffy, another Lee Duffy, I think another Roy Shaw, and he did Paul Sykes. And guess what? Every one of them are dead, and that's the reason why he did the books, so he can get the full 100% of the money off the books, and so he didn't have to give anything back to the family members. And none of them people, the Roy Shaw family, come forward. When she did the documentary, they did a podcast and saying, I don't want a documentary. I've never given permission for a documentary for my dad to do the such and such lost tapes of Roy Shaw. They're my tapes, been stored at my house. So we contacted the documentary people for her. Tina Shaw spoke to them. It was stopped because it was all lies that he made up. He never gave permission. They asked for written permission. He forged Carol's signature to Stewie Armstrong, pretended he got Carol's signature and got Carol, and pretended Carol would give permission, which is the mother of neither of his children. And when then Stewie said, thank you for giving permission to the documentary, God bless you, all right. She went, what documentary? The documentary, I haven't given permission. No, Jamie's got the thing, he's got it all written, it's all signed and that. He went, I have not given no signature, I haven't given no permission. And then he got to see that. And then Jamie was calling her names, like horrible names, like you old cow and things like that on the stuff. So he said to you, fucking get away from me now. Chased him, Stewie. Take that documentary down. Stewie said, it's been taken down, Carol, and we apologise. They apologised to Carol on behalf of the tinfoils. And what happened is, Stewie said, fuck you, never again for you. And he come on our show and he talked about it. Another one who chased him. He's just a fucking rat, an absolute rat. And all that shit he pretended to give to the charity. When he was down in London, when he was down there, he was going in the gay clubs and spending all the money, pretending he was sleeping on the street. He was living in hotels. He was going in the hotel, because I know people down there, and for most people used to work with him years ago. He was going in the hotel, sleeping all night, and getting up in the morning about 6, 7 o'clock, having a breakfast, and then going out, pretending to get this thing, but sleeping bag on the floor, pretending he'd been sleeping there all night. He'd been in the hotel. All fucking made up lies. Crap. Long Mum John weather this week. Well, the horrible Mum Johns. I think it's like a good. This is what I wear. This type of stuff just in the house. It's just like if you go to bed with it and stuff, it's like just a cheap tracksuit, but it's like fleecy. If I go to bed with it, Emma uses one. Keeps you warm in this weather. Getting warm now. Life around me, right? Yeah, free. Emily, Maya, Emily, Mark Emerson's there. Maria Howarth in the chat. Hey, Maria. There's another one. You believe Maria. You believe Maria when she had cancer. She's calling this lady on here. Yeah, pretending you've got cancer. There's nothing wrong with you. She had fucking cancer. She had to get it cut out and everything. She nearly fucking died. Then the fucking his mate Bull threatening her. Maria, well, I'm going to burn your fucking house out. I'm going to petrol bomb your house. I'm going to make sure your kids melt. What a fucking sick bastard was that to children in the house? And sits there laughing about kids going to be burnt alive. And what happens to them? How did they never get arrested? Because they're fucking snitching, grassing police informers. How can you sit there saying, I'm going to get Emma's face cut off with a Stanley knife? I'm going to get Emma's head smashed in with a building brick and put her in the ground so she's pushing up their flowers. And I'm going to get a lot of girls to come down and doorstep Emma and punch your fucking face in and batter her on the doorstep. I'm going to shoot Emma in the face with a gun between the eyes. That's the kind of murder, surely. He wouldn't survive that, someone shot you in the face with a gun. So he can say all these things, but I can say anyone comes to my house with violence, I'll fight violence for violence. I've been arrested. I've been on fucking bail for 11 months for it. Released for investigation and still ready to see to say Maria's been arrested for fuck all. Because Tinfoil and his wife make lies up, the police jump through hoops. Why are they jumping through hoops for these people? You've got to think about this. It's supposed to be a democracy where the police look at your side and the police look at their side. All the police are doing is looking at their side, nicking people like me, Maria, and other people have been nicked. About 20 people have been arrested in the last couple of years through this fucker. And he's beaten the police about 40 people, and they keep going out arresting people. Why do they keep doing it? I just can't understand it. He's got to be working with the police. Well, we know that. We know one of the council estates has been chased off every single council estate in Teesside. The Irish Bulls the same. He's like I say, the other one, threatening to burn women's houses and melt children's faces with petrol bombs. Cleveland Police, you're a disgrace. You were a fucking disgrace. You've been a disgrace for the last 40 years. Why don't you get a backbone and do something about it, you fucking cowards? You let him do these things, and the Irish Bull do what he wants, threatening to kill people constantly. Tinfoil, there was a dog walker, couldn't see him. He got some of these, I don't know what from computers, for these format things, but they were made in Holland, and because it was Holland, the electric's different or something. So when they did the computer, when they done these Lee Duffy documentaries, they only lasted for, I think it was 2 minutes 56 seconds. I think it was, or 5 minutes 56 seconds. I get mixed up with which one it was. So say 5 minutes it lasted for, and then they went off. So they tried to put them back on. So the lad said, look, when you live around the corner from Jamie and stuff, so he said, can you give me my money back? My wife paid £20 for these documentaries, and they don't work. But come and meet me now. So he went to meet me to get the money. He turned on me and the dog, the lad's walking his dog. They're a bulldog, American bulldog. He's playing the seats on the internet. So he's walking, going, put your dog away, fight me one-to-one. I'll put on run my hand behind my back. This lad weighs 9 stone, about fucking 5'4". The tinfoil, about 15, 16 stone, big fat cunt. So he's offering this lad out, a normal man, this what his money back to work. He works in a fish and chip shop. So he said, put the dog away. I'm going to get my mate who's a cage fighter, smash you off base, and he's going to come round your house. He said, I'm going to find out where you live in the morning. I'm going to fucking kill you in front of your wife and kids. Well, surely he should have been charged for that. So why is there one law for him and one law for a different law for me, Maria? And other people have been charged. How come the tinfoil can shout what he wants in the Irish Bull? Because you want those away, don't you? You don't like people like those here, Cleveland Police. You like the little ones you can control, like the tinfoil and Irish Bull. Irish Bull sat there threatening to fucking kill my wife, kill Maria's kids, and nothing happens. What the fuck was going on? Anyone watching out there, anyone from law enforcement, any solicitors, barristers, judges watching or hearing this, check this out. Check out Middlesbrough Police Station, the worst police force of the last 40 years in Great Britain. They've been kicked out, chief inspectors, corruption. One was fucking having sex with fucking female officers in the police station, kicked out. Another one was raping fucking kids, raping prostitutes. Cleveland police raping prostitutes and getting them and get them in the car and saying, if you don't do this for me, do that, then I'm going to get you done for prostitution. So 6 different girls from 6 different areas of Teesside made statements against him. He got 30-year jail. It's fucking goes on and on and on. The other one, the commissioner got kicked out. He allegedly supposed to be having sex with fucking rent boys in London, got caught. Another one supplied them fucking coke. The other one got kicked out because he lied 6 times to the public and 6 times he got disciplinary action put against him. He got kicked out, chief inspector. The other chief inspector got kicked out, Ray Mallon, for misconduct, 12 different counts of misconduct. He got kicked out as well. It goes on and on. Price, the other one was called chief inspector. He got kicked out. Then the what was he called? That man, Robin. The commissioner of Cleveland Police was driving a car, got caught driving the car, and said, he said, oh, it was my wife's car and she was driving it. So when it came back from Swansea, you know the picture they take on the motorway, it takes about 3 months to come back. He was there on it, driving it, got caught, got 6-year jail. 6-year jail. This is the fucking police officers. They're unbelievable. And how can Jamie Boyle, been convicted of burgling people's houses, a known drug addict, a known drug dealer, do books for Cleveland Police, who's ex-murder squad, tells stories about Lee Duffy, which we've been found out now by the Home Office, and we've been found out by the police in London, the one that made the police force, spoke to them and said, by law, they're not allowed to divulge that. By law, if you're a barrister, you can't. You client confidentiality, but it was between you, so it's told. And if he just says anything to anyone, he gets disbarred and kicked out and charged off the police for the cause of justice. So why can the police do it? And how can the police talk about Lee Duffy when Lee Duffy's family, mum, dad, brothers, sisters, all of them, not all here now, but when they were alive, were trying to get information off the police to see what happened to Lee and what the injuries were and stuff. They weren't allowed it because it was a murder. The murder squad said they're not allowed it. So how can a 2-bob little fucking shit house, tinfoil, little smack rat, get information off the police and write books? Not just only the book about Lee Duffy, but writing the book on the ex-police officer, the policeman that worked as in the murder squad, the regional crime squad, detective inspector, working with tinfoil, sitting in the pub, having parmesans with him, sitting in tinfoil's house, talking on dictaphones with him. What the fuck's going on? It's unbelievable. If you put it in a film and tell you, I'm not watching this, it's too far-fetched, but it's fucking real. And then he goes about with Eugene Tate, detective sergeant in the fucking drug squad. Why would Eugene Tate, detective sergeant, or middle of the police station, get into bed with somebody like him when all he has to do is check his credentials by going on the NCP on the computer with his ex-colleagues to see what he's like, and they'd see his record, what his appalling record, what he's been done for. He told me he'd been in jail 8 times for different things over the years, but it was burgling and dealing in fucking brown. So how can they do books for them? Imagine this going to a trial in front of a judge and the whole world's watching it and the jury, the fucking Americans and everybody, what the fuck's going on here? Police officers working with someone who's selling heroin, taking heroin, and off his head every day of the week, heroin, offering people out all over. And then when he offers them out, he phones his police friends. The police come straight round and arrest people. And then when somebody else phones the police, they do nothing to him. He keeps getting off. He's a supergrass man. He's definitely a supergrass. And I want everyone to fucking know, and I have the right, the fundamental right, and the freedom of speech, democracy we've got. I have the right to expose this fucker what he is. If I'm wrong, why don't you take the call? Why don't the police charge me? Because they fucking haven't got nothing whatsoever. If you went to a doctor or a nurse, and you went to an hospital and you had an operation, and you went to a priest, it's confidential between you, the priest, and God. He's not allowed to divulge that. If he said it, he'd get defrocked. Right? If a nurse told or a doctor told, they'd get kicked off. They get kicked off by the medical board. Would scrub them off because it's doctor, patient, personal details, never goes anywhere. Stays with that doctor unless the doctor has to liaison with another doctor. And part of it, he tells you. But if you tell a doctor about something you've got, and he went to, oh, by the way, your wife's got a dose, wherever, told him, whatever like that, or by the way, he's a paedophile and he lives in such and such. Or the police officer come out and goes, yeah, this man's a paedophile, I know where he lives, and he tells you about that. That's, he gets the police force for it. So why are these police officers giving information to tinfoil? He's now admitting that he's been contacted by Ray Mallon, the ex-mayor of Middlesbrough, on my computer. It's been sent about 8 times now. I've been contacted by Ray Mallon, the ex-mayor. He's given me advice what to do to put you away. I've also been contacted by Roy Morton, the ex-chief inspector of the murder squad, Detective Sergeant on the chief, I'm not sure what he was, and he is liaison with him because he done a book with me because you've been slagging him off and slagging him. I said, I'm not slagging him off, I'm telling the truth. If you tell lies about them, they charge me. They know I'm telling the fucking truth. They do it out the can of worms because they know I can bring the fucking lot down on them like a fucking ton of bricks. Honest to God, the fucking shit that would come out. And I'd have people like Tim Devlin give evidence, who's Stockton South MP. I'd have people like that give evidence. I'd subpoena the constable court. How can he be working with police, ex-police officers, and writing books? And then when he phones them up, they come out. Team handed 17 police officers to my house with multiple vehicles all over the street. But my house was pepper bombed. They never turned up. My house was firebombed. My car was firebombed. The garage was firebombed. My fucking windows were put through. My wife was nearly killed by a building brick. Missed her by inches. Big hole in the floor. When she phoned 999, the police from next door phone, the prison officers phone, the doctor across the road, the nurse, the paramedic woman, the paramedic's woman's husband, they all phoned them. The school teacher across the road, the security staff who works in the door, all them phoned the police, about 20 people around there, and they never turned up. And then what happened is, because they never turned up, they had about 600 phone calls to the complaints to the police. So what the police did, they contacted them and said, oh, can you tell them to stop phoning us? Because we're getting hundreds and hundreds of phone calls saying, why ain't you protecting the Cockerill? Why are you going and protecting people like the Boyles who are doing this? And you're not doing, we can't prove it, Tim, but you're not doing your job. Why haven't we put some protection on for Emma? You've let them sit in the house. When she told the windows were going to get smashed, the same day they got smashed. When she told the we've been told the windows are going to get smashed at 6 o'clock, cops went, oh, we're just playing games with you. The windows went through. When they phoned up and said, you get your house firebombed, if you don't stop doing videos, you're going to get your house firebombed. We got the house firebombed. So after that, you'd think they'd start to believe. So then, when they said we're going to blow your house up, right? You'd think they'd have come out, wouldn't you? But no, they didn't come out. But the house did get firebombed, and the garage was set alight. I was asleep upstairs on the bed with Eli, and I was unconscious. And Eli woke me up because he could smell the smoke. And the neighbours were banging like mad on the door. If you look on my video, you'll see it when the house was firebombed. And the windows were put through 3 times. I think it was 3 windows were put through. And also, we had 2 firebomb attacks and 1 in the car. What they've done is they made a homemade XSES. He said that there, if you say you had that there, and you filled it with gunpowder and you put a fuse on it and lit it and threw it, that would be classed as a homemade bomb. They've now, Cleveland Police have covered up a terrorism act. Someone who makes a bomb, they had about 20 fireworks, Tomahawk fireworks, all fused together, tied together, lit, and threw into the car and blew the car up. You've seen the massive flames come out. That is terrible. That's a bomb, that he said. That's a homemade explosive device. That's now classed as the terrorism act. They never even took the fireworks to take the serial numbers off them to see where they were sent from, so they could trace them back to, say, Holland or whatever fucking country, Spain or whatever, and see. And you've got to be 21 or over to buy fireworks. But them Tomahawk ones, you have to have a special license to buy them. You have to have a certificate for them to get them. So he said, why haven't they done that? And then we had 2 smoke bombs throughout the house. So when we had the smoke bombs, it was about as big as that. I put it on again. It was unopened because when I ran up, I didn't run. I got out the door as quick as I could. I chased him. Come here, you fuck! I'm shouting at him. He ran off, and he dropped the firebomb, but he never lit. It wasn't. He didn't pull the canister. So then he threw one under the car. It went over next door, which is the prison officer, and he went out with a bucket and put water in it and pulled it in. So he gave that to the police, I brought the other one in. I said, here you are, leave in place. I put it on the thing like that. There you are. There's this firebomb I've just got. So I've got a piece of paper out to my fingers. I've got it at the top. So my fingerprints were only at the top. So I put it on the screen, all that, guys. The coppers have come for Emma the next day. I was in the cells. I got locked up. The coppers come, took them 2 smoke bombs. One was undetonated and one was detonated. So they took them with them. Guess what? When we've asked where's the detonator, where's the smoke bombs? Oh, somehow with some strange reason we can't find them in the police station. Fucking pure corruption. Talked to 2 barristers and 3 solicitors. 2 of the barristers are friends of mine, top people. And absolutely fucking disgusting, they said. Disgusting. And the people who we talked to in the Met Office, that was it, the Met Office on my phone. And they went, well, by law, when you sign the Official Secrecy Act, when you're a police officer, you're not allowed to divulge any information unless we give it. And we have to give written permission for it to be given. And I know that's right, because Carol Edwards tried to get it for Lee Duffy, and they couldn't get it because they couldn't get the permission. They have to ask for the Home Office to give them it. So they have brought them 2 coppers. When I spoke to the police officers in there, so it seemed all right, the cops, don't get me wrong, the ones who nicked me. I don't think these are new cops. The CID lady. She said, no, the dog's lovely. I said, well, they've already poisoned, they're a bit of poisoning one of my dogs, which was Eli. And he said, another one said, I've just got you some lovely sausages, with lovely, some special stuff in the sausages to throw them over the fence for Eli to kill him. And we're going to cut your dog's legs off with a pair of shears, and we're going to bum your dog. And when Emma was telling him the story, 20 minutes later, he was in this forensic one, and all of a sudden, Gary Smasher come up on the phone. We're going to do this there. So all of a sudden, the phone, the copper got his camcorder, started videoing it, and it came up, and it's got a blonde-haired woman saying, this is Emma Cockerill, what's going to happen to you? A simulated gun blowing the woman's head off, and all the blood's all over. That's what's going to happen to you, we're going to blow. What we're going to do first, we're going to shoot right at the bum in front of Emma, and then we're going to bum Eli. This is this fucking shit we were getting, but the cops seen it with his own eyes and recorded it. It's fucking, they've still done nothing. Still did fuck all. They put him in a safe house. Then he started blabbering his lips off in Newcastle. He got chased from Newcastle and put him in another safe house. This has been going on now 14 years. He's moved 12 times, no, 11 or 12 times in 14 years. He's been put 11 or 12 in safe houses. All over the place again, keeps getting put. And it keeps coming on every day with the same shit. You all know that Emerson to me be Ram Raider. I'm gonna, not me going mental, not me going crackers. I just want fucking justice. I want fucking justice for what happened to people's family, like Maria, like Carol, like fucking Bobby, like Emma, and all the other people, Dale, Brendan Hyde, Martin Justice Sarah, Terry Dicko, Kevin Kilty, Richard Kilty, fucking all these people have been bullied and bullied and bullied, and all of them are older people. Most of them are in wheelchairs, or have got cancer, or they've got COPD, them type of things. And he bullies them all because he knows there's no comeback because they can't do nothing. And then he'll phone his police friend when you go to his house for a fight. But he offers you out, and when you go to fight him, he pretends that you've turned up first. He turns everything off his phone. They're really, really clever, sneaky bastards. Emily's been on. I've just seen Abby's been on there as well. He's just passed there. Sorry, everything. What freedom? Already freedom that up now. Yeah, it all sounds like I'm ranting and raving, like, but I'm fucking sick of it now. I'm honest with these fucking slagging Lee, putting the horrible things on about Lee Little. Slagging my dad saying that, let's hope your dad rots in hell. And like, you're sitting here being a fighter, and because you're a Christian, you change your life around. I mean, Lee wanted to do me. Lee wanted to see she do me about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. And I went, no. He said, fucking hell, man, in the old school, you just made a phone call and you'd have been took away. If you ever have changed your life around that way? I said, I'm a totally different person. I said, the old Brian would have went poof. And he'd have been gone. He'd have been never seen again. He'd have been put in a fucking incinerator somewhere, never seen again. He'd have been gone, never seen. There wouldn't even be a bit of dust of him left, nothing. Been propped up one of the fucking motorways, or he'd be in the fucking sea, dumped. But that's not me no more. That's me changed. So if I do that now and change back to what I was, and break up my word with God, you know, I've come this far now with Jesus, helping people like you. Yeah, it's good. It's never go stops, Mark. It is. Well, you're right. That's what I said exactly. Mark Emerson, give that man a fucking cigar. I know the law inside out. I'm a fucking genius with the law. I've been doing it for 30 odd years, and I know every single permutation. When, say, for instance, say Mark Emerson's at work, he's at work with Jimmy B. Jimmy B and the best mates. And there's an altercation with Emily said. So Emily said this and said that. So then Jimmy said, well, I know Mark's backing me up. I'm going to think, wait a minute, that's a conflict of interest. Because Mark Emerson and Timmy B are best friends. They're on the same computer. He's on one computer and he's on the next computer. So Emily's on the other side of the floor. So Emily said something about he said this, said that, and he's brought him in. That would be inadmissible in court because it'd be a conflict of interest. So what I said, we've got a conflict of interest here. They went, what do you mean by that? The cops went, how can Jamie Boyle, when the police arrest someone, the police have got to be on both sides. They're like you judge your jury and all that later on. But the police, what they do, what you do, you gather evidence. And you get the evidence for that side and you gather evidence to see what they've said. So when I give my stories, why didn't you go and check my stories out? When Tinfoil gives you stories, you come out arrested people. So I'm telling you now, this is a conflict of interest. I'm still lost. What's that got to do with us? Because Cleveland Police have written 2 books. What do you mean they've written 2 books? This is a detective sergeant, policewoman, and a colleague, nice people. So what do you mean they've written 2 books? Well, Jamie Boyle's done a book with Ray Morton about his life being in the police force. Can you say that again? I said, Jamie Boyle's written a book with Ray Morton about him. Make sure I know him. She knew exactly what he was. She fucking knew. She wasn't stupid. Do you mean he's written books for the police? Cleveland Police went, yeah. Not just 1 book, 2. He's written another one called Lee Duffy with Roy Morton. Roy Morton's on Sean. What do you mean he's on Sean Atwood show? Yeah, where all the gangsters go on. The gangsters fucking mainly go on. Bad boys type of thing. The police officers on there talking about Lee Duffy's family and Lee Duffy. He had no right to talk about them. She went, this stinks to high heaven, this. And then my solicitor went, this is ridiculous. He's right, it is a conflict of interest. So how can I get a fair deal if Jamie Boyle's working with 2 top, not just normal PCs, we're talking chief inspectors, and we're talking about detective sergeants in the drug squad. How the fuck has he got in the bed with them? There's no way around this whatsoever. He's either having an affair with them or something, or he's fucking working with them. And that's the only 2 things I said to the policeman. Right? This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that's why they can't do fuck all. Because it's a conflict of interest. Imagine it going in front of a judge. Let me just say, Your Honour, that Mr. Boyle has had these police officers sat in his house and having meals with him. Can I just say that Mr. Boyle has been on Sean Atwood show, which is a gangster show about gangsters and villains and the Crates and the Richardsons and the fucking the Essex boys, all them type of things. The jury would look at me, what the fuck's going on here with the Cleveland Police? They're corrupt and they've always been corrupt. And we need it fucking stamping out now. We need these fuckers in here. We need an independent police station bringing in. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring an independent police station to infiltrate these police and go in to see what's going on with this fucker. And that's what we want. And we go to court. We go to court, we're going to ask for that. We're going to have to bring in a top judge from somewhere. And we're going to have to go bring like homicide police to deal with it. That's what we're going for. And we're going to look at all the, everything they've done. The police fucking, the independent police are involved now, so they're coming in with us to do it because they know it's corrupt. It's pure corruption. How can you do books with someone like that? You'd first of all look at him and think, I'll check him out on the computer and see who he is. How have you seen him being done for burgling and stuff and selling smack and all the other shit and all the people who's caused trouble and all the people that are arrested? We want to know in the last 10 years, how many people he's had arrested. We want to know in the last 10 years, how many police hours have been wasted on people that he's had arrested, and how many people have been done, and how many people has actually been charged. And we want to know how many people have been in jail. And I'll guarantee you now, not one single person has been in jail, because every time he puts light, every time he does it, it's made up story. Kev Kilty, Dale, Terry Dicko, me, all of us have been arrested over the years, loads and loads of us. And every time it's made up stories. That there, when you make a story against someone, that's perverting the course of justice because you're making something up that didn't exist. But then when you bring in police officers in, to stand with you in the same police force arrested me, that's the conflict of interest. You can't get a fair trial if the police officers who've arrested you from Cleveland Police are then all working with Jamie and writing books. How can now get a fair trial? You cannot get a fair trial. You have to have an independent police force. That's why it's a conflict of interest. They both three of them sat at the mouthful of the solicitor. The two cops were like that with the mouthful. They couldn't believe. They went, fuck. The cop, the other one, fuck. Like that, and went to swear back him. And he went, you know your stuff, don't you? I said, yeah, I know my stuff. I said, multiple times of murders and kidnappings and shootings. And I've got away with them. He said, so you do know your stuff. And then I spoke to my solicitor, he went, that was unbelievable, that. But I just told you, that was the same thing I told them. They went, I said, you go now and try and get Jamie Boyle's record from North Yorkshire Police. And I'll guarantee you what happens. This is what's going to happen before I tell you. You'll put on the computer what you're allowed to have. Can you now send Jamie Boyle's record to Cleveland Police? And I'll tell you what it'll say. It'll tell you, for some strange reason, we can't send an email or any information that's locked on at Jamie Boyle's cannot be sent from North Yorkshire to the middle of the police station. So the middle of the police station can't get the information because it's locked. Because therefore he must be welcoming somebody from that area who's working with him. So therefore we can't get any information. So she went, you know what? She said, what you've just said to me there, Emma told me last night, or this morning, whatever it was, this morning when I went, and everything what Emma said, you've just corresponded with the exact same words what Emma said, and we've done exactly what you said. And when we put down on the information, we come back to for some strange reason, exact word for word, we cannot get the information sent from North Yorkshire Police to Cleveland Police for Cleveland Police to investigate it. So how the fuck am I supposed to get a decent? How am I supposed to get a 50-50 deal here? It's all boil. I don't know what the fuck he's got on Cleveland Police or whatever he's done, or what he's been doing with them. But he's up there somewhere. He's got to be. We know he's been grassing on the estates. We know that for years. He got chased by Joe Livo off Park End of the estate because he was selling that shit brown stuff there. He got chased off Hemington Cove Young estate because he was selling that brown stuff by Kev Robson chased him, top boxing lad. So he's been chased off the estate because of that shit. So we think we know he's been grassing because there was four lads from Skelton, North Skelton, and he came and moved in there because he got moved from another area again from Middlesbrough, so they moved to North Skelton, which is going to North Yorkshire. So they moved up to there, which is away from Teesside. It's only a couple of miles away, but he's out the perimeter, so he's over there. So these four lads, three brothers, and another lad was with them, who was a dealer. So he was selling the gear to them, buying gear off them. So one night he bought some diazepam and something else. So he bought the stuff. So one of the lads, he said, well, meet us at such and such the house while you're there. So one of the lads said, I'm going to see how last couple of hours. So he went. And as they said, we'll have the stuff at the house at 8 o'clock just for talk. So they went to the house, and when they got there, tinfoil turned up, got the stuff, walked away, and about 5 minutes later, the police raided the house and caught them with all the gear. But the other lad come running walking on the corner and seen him walking away, tinfoil. So he knew it was him. So they battered him and chased him, smashed all his windows, battered him and chased him out of that area because he knew it was him, the grass. So that's what he does. He gets people, and what he does, he'll go and he'll get as many drugs off that one and that one. The bills go up and up and up and up, and then they put his fucking windows through. And Dennis Power said, he said, what he does, goes around, upsets the locals, and he said, after 6 months or a year or so, he has another move. And Dennis Power said that years ago before I even knew him. So this is what he's been doing. So, yeah, they're so corrupt. They've been like this for years, man. They cover over everything. They're fucking horrible. So, I know they're watching us now as we're talking. I know they are. But that's what we're going through. I've got top barristers who are working for nothing from the London. I've got one who's 78-year-old, the rumble of the Bailey. And he's clever as fuck. He's in there with the top people. And he said it's just pure corruption. When we spoke to the Met Office, and they did, but that's against the law. They put protocol because they have to sign this Official Secrecy Act. So once he signed that, he broke that now. He said, we'll have to investigate this now. So they're on with investigating it now. I know got something like 600 people phone, she said, the woman to complain. From all over the world, people phone, all over the world, to the complaints department in Middlesbrough. They tend, this is what they said, Emma's got to record. Then on to just tell them that she had a counsellor. She was a counsellor. She said, I'll see what I can do for you. So we phoned them up and talked to them and said, just tell them we can't get involved. Just tell them, pretend we can't get involved. Well, she's recorded it, God. So the counsellor's admitting that they're saying they can't get involved. Why can't they get involved? Because it's Jamie Boyle. Anyone else is getting involved. So what the fuck has he got on them? Why are they jumping through hoops? Look at Maria. A fucking woman with her own kids in the house. Single woman with her own kids, bringing the kids up. Raided in the house, put in the fucking cells 20 odd hours. For a fucking alleged he said, she said, he said, she said. But he can come out and go, Brian, you fucking retard, you fucking spacker. I'll fight you one-to-one. Come on, you fat bastard. Come on, you fucking... I got my mate 28 times to phone you, you wouldn't fight him. I got my other friend 40 times to phone you, wouldn't fight him. Well, all that is dual arm and distress and threats to kill and threats to beat someone up in a wheelchair. But they did nothing. They weren't interested. But he keeps getting away with it over and over. You might think I'm ranting and raving, but I'm not. It's fucking never going to end. We need to get it sorted because it's going on. It's been going on for 12 months. It's been going on for 5 years nearly with him. Seems to happen. Yeah, it never does. It's exactly Inspector Boyle. Did it, copper's pencil. It's a pure grass. We know it's a grass. We already know that. We know he's never stopped making statements against everyone. He offers people's out, and then the company's house, and he's they're outside my house. But if he takes off the bit where he's been threatening them, and then videos them on the front and gets them locked up, he's fucking round the bend with a fucking smack. They fucking hate me, man. Hate me. I mean, come on. Can anyone really say, even if they don't like me, can anyone say out there in the world, how the fuck can you get locked up for saying the word tinfoil? How the fuck is saying the word tinfoil giving someone dual arm and distress? Isn't someone saying, I got Richie Horsey 40 times to phone, which he didn't. He was saying that, but he still did it. And when you say it, it's still classed as, even when you say it, it's still classed as if you did it. I got Mick Sorby 50 times to phone you. There's 90 times he's threatened to have me beat up, getting somebody beat me up. He sent people to me. He's trying to get Simon Ambler, which we've got him on computer, go to Brian's house, offer him out, be deadly serious. He'll be shitting himself. I've only got 2 lads to threaten to burn his house down. We've got that off his computer and his phone. Still nothing happens. But I say, you, tinfoil. I was allowed on my bail conditions. You're not allowed to speak the word tinfoil because it gives him dual arm distress. And my solicitor, a woman, laughed at Beth. Are you having a laugh here? She said. Not allowed to say the word tinfoil. How can tinfoil give you dual arm distress? Oh, because he used to be on the brown. He's not on it now. I said he's been on it all his life. Well, I'll tell you what to do. We'll have a test on him when he goes to court. That scumbag won't be able to stay off the brown for fucking 3 years. It's in your system for 3 years in your hair follicles. I know this because they've got a relation in the it does the tests. It's in there for a year. So he gets a hair follicle test. I'll prove that he's on heroin. He'll be classed as impaired. There'll be no court case. It's never going to make court. And you Cleveland police, you can investigate. You've got fuck all on me, nothing about bullshit. They're calling me in a wheelchair, want to fight me. So when I said, okay, I'll fight you 1-to-1, I got better. You're at the police. He said to fight me, he's going to have a fight with me because he shit himself. He hid himself in the fucking house. He barricaded himself in his own bedroom. His wife said he's going to hang himself. He's barricaded. He had to phone the police to get him out of the bedroom. He was that scared in his own house. The police had to break in the bedroom and they get him out of the house. Playing the victim, it's called. Round the bend. This is the man who's fucking got a typewriter that types on its own. That's the Paul Sykes Ghost. Tell him what to type. This is the man who said, I found who Jack the Ripper is. He solved a 150-year-old murder in 1 hour, which is a 144-year-old investigation that's been going on. No one's ever solved it. Every single police force in the world had a go at it. But our national treasure, Jamie Boyle, goes to London on a 1-hour Ripper tour and comes back from there and discovers who the real Jack the Ripper was. He's from Middlesbrough, Jack the Ripper. because he was coming back on the clipper ship and he left his bag on the clipper ship, and on the clipper ship it had his name. Why would any fucking murderer, especially a doctor who is really clever, put your name in the fucking case where all the murder tools are, and put the name and address in the case? What a fucking crank! Yeah, crank. What a crank! Then he says Paul Sykes was the greatest fighter ever. If he was alive now, if he had a fight with Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson wouldn't last one round with him. He's wrong. This is all on Jimmy O. You can watch the Jimmy O show. It's absolutely fucking hilarious. Solved Jack the Ripper in a fucking hour. When he's been to London 1 hour. The National Treasurer, it calls him. Maybe that's what he's done for the police. He's solving all the murders and all the things up there. He's round them. He tried to say that he had a tape record to me talking about Viv Graham's murder and who killed Viv Graham and everything. So Paddy Conroy said, well, give me them then. Come on, I said, well, I'll go to the lie detector. And I'll go to the lie detector and tell you now I have nothing to do with Viv Graham's murder. And he had nothing to do with Viv Graham. I only met him once in jail. And there was another one I was supposed to have straightened with him a couple of times. I'd never come off. He didn't want to know. He said, look, I'd rather be friends with Brian. It's a big Robbie Armstrong's his pal. And what happened is, he was asking what happened. I said, proof to me. I said, there's that many people got the blame. There's over 2,000 people being questioned. A load of people have pretended it was them to try and get themselves to look like big cheese type of thing. And that's all I said to him. And he said, oh, he told me it was this one, it was this one, it was that one, and all this fucking shite. So there was nothing there. So Conroy again said to him, if you've got the tinfoil tapes, you have to go, I've got the tinfoil tape, which is more juvenile and distress and fear of lies. Again, you can have him done for. But when they came out, Conroy, give me his due, he outed him once and for all, said, you fucking lie, you haven't got nothing about Brian Cockerill, talk about Viv Graham. Absolute fucking bullshit. And he said, Brian did, Conroy, give me his due, he said, Brian did go to fight Paul Sykes. I was outside in the car when Brian walked in the pub and offered him out. Sykes wouldn't get up off the table. He went like that, no, he wouldn't get up. He shit himself. And I wasn't there the second time, but I know he went again. And twice he offered him out, and twice Paul Sykes wouldn't go. And Brian took £1,200 off him, and he also took something else off him. I don't know what it was. He said, but he come on. So Shirley tried to be clever. Is it true that he offered him out? He said, yeah, he did offer him out, even though I don't talk to him. Even at loggerheads, whatever he said, what words Conroy said. But he gave me his due, he did tell the truth. He said, I've got to tell the truth. Brian did offer him out twice, and Sykes shit himself. Brian was far too much for Paul Sykes, far too big and too strong. And he was fucking gutted because it came out. He thought it was in Paddy Conroy. Then he switched with the stairs, and then he switched to that one. And that one just jumps in all the camps all up. Gets information off that one, goes to that one, calls that one, tape records that one. He's fucking horrible, horrible. He's been doing it for years. Years and years he's been doing it. And the thing is now, I know no fucker will touch him with a bad phone now. I've ruined you now, you daft little cunt. You'll never write another book again. You'll never do another documentary. You'll never do another. There's no movie, the Paul Sykes movie. It's a load of shit. It never has been. Western End Pictures did think about it 10 years ago. And it's been 10 years since it was mentioned. There's never been a movie. He told me he had £1 million for it. I said, well, that's not a lot. £1 million. Yeah, they've offered me another $1 million next year. So well, who's offered it? Because if somebody offered it, say it was like, say, the Co-op, just for talking, or Tesco's. Tesco's have put £2 million for a movie. They want the name up and they want them in lights so they could get the publicity off the film. There was never ever a fucking £1 million for it. They're all fucking made up lines. We just made up. Jack the Ripper, Paul Sykes' ghost. Jimmy always said, well, what was his sister come and stayed with us for 2 weeks, and when I was there, he's the ghost of Paul Sykes coming to him, and I was sat there. All of a sudden, the glass went out, across the table. Then he went, and another chair. He said, yeah, I seen that. He said, but you're not going to believe this, guys. All of a sudden, a typewriter turned into Paul. That guy just goes, started typing my typewriter, and went, it's me, Paul Sykes. Please write my book, Paul Sykes from the grave. Something like that he come up with. And I'm looking at him on the Jimmy O, and you're around the fucking twist. So he said, so Paul Sykes' ghost actually stayed at my house for 2 weeks. But I had to get a priest in to exorcism. And I said to him, when Paul Sykes' ghost was there, was he putting the willies up here in the middle of the night? And everyone was fucking laughing. I was like, you are now. With Paul Sykes' ghost putting the willies up here, he was fucking raging. His face went purple with over rage. And me and Maniac were fucking creeps laughing. The National Treasure. That was Emerald mate called him that, by the way, Mark. Our National Treasure. It's fucking class, Emma. Adrian Murphy, National Brands and National Treasure. The funny news that. Going global. You okay? I seen Abby on there earlier. I missed you, Abby. Abby Brown. You okay, love? You know, speed 3. Thinking speed 3. Give me B. Yes, it's speed 3. Yeah. So he's fucking. He's got. So he said when Paul Sykes was in the water, he said the best thing to do when a shark comes to you, punch it in the ear hole. Well, you can't punch a shark in the ear hole. They haven't got ear holes. They've got ears, but they're inside the cranium of your brain, right inside the cranium, so they don't get damaged. You know, like if a dolphin is on the side, they damage the ears. Because dolphins do attack them, and they have attacked sharks and stop people being killed dolphins. But he's saying you punch it into ear hole, and it'll swim the other way, and I can get down. I'll swim, come tit there on the jaws. That's how he talks, you know, from New York. Come tit, man. Went into jail, raped every little boy in there. No taking down. Only his underwear. He's fucking vile, isn't he? He's fucking vile, and he's saying, I'll play the part in the movie. When I was doing 3-part documentary, he went to the BBC. I'll just play the part. Stephen Rafe, what's she called? Oh, fucking, I can't remember her name now. There was another woman there. She had a tweed suit on, like the Queen used to wear years ago. You know, like the farmer people in the farms, like really posh people have got them tweed suits. She had one of them on, and she was a solicitor for Channel 5 and BBC. And I knew my name there, scratched with that. And she said, yeah, we're going to do a 3-part. He said, have you heard of Paul Sykes? No, I've never heard of him. Then he went, well, if there's any parts in the movie, he said to her. He ran across the room. It was about 12 foot long and about 12 foot wide. It was near the train station. It was in where the train station was. Stephen Wraith, it was his office. So we were in there, and Emma was there, I was here, and Boyle was over there in the corner. And then he stood there at this side behind us, and he ran across the room. He went, I'll just play the part. Where he bent over at that, but there was a chair and table there. And I'll just play the part, and bent over. Pushed his ass out and said, I'll play the part where Paul Sykes Bumsby in the cell, rapes me in the cell. And he went, she went, oh yeah. And then she just grabbed the book and went, oh, we've got to go, we've got to get the train. I looked at him, you fucking, he went, Stephen says, went, get in that fucking corner, you. Get in that corner away from us now. And he went in the corner like that, like a little boy in the corner, and he shit himself. And then he went, the next minute, went, I've got bigger fish to fry, and ran out the right, minced out the room like a little fucking, oh, Jamie. One of them ran out the room like a little fairy, and then ran on the place where the rent boys are and the prostitutes stay. And that's what he was doing, going up there every weekend, pretending to his wife. And then I asked, I said, how do you bother that he's paying girls for money and all that? She went, I think it's quite funny. And the next week, she's got him dressed up as fucking in a blue dress. And he's stopped suspenders and high heels and a wig on and all this stuff. He's walking around the house with lipstick and everything on. His eyes done and everything. And what the fuck? So he's called me, she went, and it was raining, and she opened the back door for him. She went, here's our Beryl, she said, all excited over it, him dressed up as a woman. He went, I'm a cross-dressing now to everyone. Fucking round the bend he is. Piss stains going round, like Magnum on the bus. He's fucking crackers, mate. Played this song about lifetimes by, yeah, Mickey Morris by nearly completed something about lifetimes. It better be good. It better be number one. Mick, I love you, Mick. Mickey boy, I love you all the world, son. Born in Cannon Park. No, I think it doesn't tell us where. That's what I was saying. I was saying, you know people about football. If you know football, I said, so what was Jack the Ripper? Was when he played football? Was he in midfield cutting through the defence with his knife? And they were all fucking laughing on the show when we were doing it. What was he doing, Jamie? Did he have a knife cutting through the defence when he was playing football for the Borough? What position? It must have been midfield. Defending. They were all fucking laughing on the show, the people. And Jimmy O said, you're funny, you, right? We had a good laugh. I said, well, where's he from? He went, oh, I know he was from Middlesbrough. I thought, if he said he was from, like, say, New York, or if he said he was from, like, fucking York or something, or if he said he was from, like, Newcastle or something, it might be, like, feasible, but from Middlesbrough, where we're from, the exact same town, I went, fuck. And then, like I said, what fucking, not Lords of Flags, what fucking criminal would put their own name and address? I'm Dr. Smith, 22 fucking Borough Road, Middlesbrough. My mum's called David, my dad's called Tom, whatever, fucking round the twist he is, and then leave it on a ship, clipper ship. It was heading towards Middlesbrough last scene, so they found the bag. But they never got the doctor. Why didn't they get him? There his name and address in the fucking bag, and his name and address was in the bag, and it was left on a ship. Well, why didn't they get him? And Paul Sykes' ghost, he said, I had to get him exorcisms. He come round and we're going, it's a bit the Santa diddly walking round the fucking bend on us. And then I said to the manual that day, I said, I can't do any more books with him, he's fucking round the bend. The ghost of Paul Sykes, and he said, when I go down the town where Lee got killed, and Lee goes, it's me, Lee, from the grave. Right, keep writing me books, Jamie. I can hear Lee and all the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and I can close my eyes and go back as if I was back in the 90s. Fucking round the twist, totally round the twist. Now the Lorna comes on and tells the truth. Cutting through the defence. Do you like that one? All Sykes ghosts, that was when Jimmy went, okay, that was class, because Jimmy phoned me went, when you said that, Paul Sykes, we all know he was raping all the young boys in jail. And big, what do you call them? The two boxers, Peter Fury was in jail, and he said, this is where Boyle gets his thing about bumming people's dogs. He said, when he was in jail, he would have sex with anyone, Sykes, anyone, no matter what it was, he'd have sex with anyone. And then Johnny Nelson said he died in a horrific life, he died in a horrific death, but what he did in life come back to bite him on the arse. He said he did certainly got his karma. So he deserved everything he got in the end, because what happened, the kid would come up and putting shit on his head, cracking eggs on his head and beating him up and punching him in the face and spitting at him and everything, because all the dirty things he'd done, evil things come back on, so karma come back and got him. But I turned around and said, when he was there, Paul Sykes, the ghost of Paul Sykes started putting the willies up in your bedroom, and he was fucking fuming, absolutely fuming. He didn't like it, but everyone was laughing on the Jimmy O show. They're all laughing on here. My name's Jamie. Listen, Cockerill, win, lose or draw. That means win, lose or draw. I'll fight you 11 a.m. Steel City Gym. Steel City Gym. Meet me there. 5'6" author. 5'8", 5'6". 5'6" author. You're not an author. You're not 5'6", and you can't type either. Because your wife told us all. I'll meet you. Win, lose or draw. That means win, lose or draw. Steel City Gym, 11 a.m. He must have said it about 45 times, over and over again. So why is he not getting charged for that? So when Carol Edwards went down to the gym with Peter, her son, Peter Duffy, he never turned up. He stayed down London for Sean Atwood's, and Sean went to Atwood for me and said, it was a Saturday morning, he said, he's fucking ruined Warcry Publishing, Warcry Press. They're going to have to go bankrupt. And he told me what Sean months before it. And he said he's ruined the company, he's fucking blew all the money, there's no money, and there's no books getting sold, there's nothing coming in off any books or documented out. They've all stopped buying them now. So initially he said, what you have done, we've done a proper right, we've done a right, what you were trying to say is what we've done is we've done the right fucking job on it, because no one's buying any books or anything, so not anyone, for Paul Sykes movie, nothing, it's all stopped, everything's gone, and he's living in somewhere, because he came on that other one who dresses up in clothes, his cross-dresser friend, Alex Reid, and he said to me, oh, Jamie's still in Leeds, so he slipped up, blew it then with his cover, so then we knew he was moved to Leeds, because he was in Newcastle, but he was coming down on a well, then buses were say Newcastle to Middlesbrough bus station. He was coming on them, but he was getting on the bus and he was peeing the bus. He pissed the bus so many times, so they barred him off the bus. So then he had to get moved again, because they said, don't blow your cover. When he said the IRA was, he said this is another one. He said, I was in the house and 4 IRA come to my house with 4 shotguns. Well, how do you know they were IRA? What do they do? My name's Tommy Valenti. My name's Seamus Flaherty. My name's fucking Patrick Murphy. Just got Murphy on there. My name's fucking. So they all said their own names in it. I'm from Cork. I'm from Belfast. I'm from Derry. I'm from fucking North Belfast. And then they turned on. They all stood with shotguns in his garden. This is what he said to the police. And they threatened to kill him and said, we're IRA and we're going to kill you. What? They've come over on a boat from the island, all walking around with fucking 4 shotguns. Where are you going to put the 4 big long shotguns? Instead of seeing them little shorn off ones, They were big shotguns. 4 of them stood in his garden. And then they said they came for an hour and went away. Threatened him, went away for an hour and come back an hour later. And they threatened him again. 4 times they come back and threatened him. This is all in your delusion, Jamie. And this is why you have to get sectioned. You have to section him. You're on the bench. 4 fucking people I have in the garden, threatened to shoot him. Then when they checked all the phone numbers, everything, there was nothing on it, it was all made up. But still, he gets allowed to go on and make more statements or what, get them arrested. All these people have been arrested, like you say, over the years. It's fucking ridiculous. Why they keep jumping through hoops? We want to know. We have the right to know. We, the taxpayers' money, have to pay my fucking tax for use. The police get more money off yours than anything else. You pay your council tax and your stuff. So we pay our taxes towards the police, supposed to protect you. But when you phone them on a 999 phone call, where your house has been a firebombed, your house has been fucking smashed with windows 3 times, and then your fucking car's petrol bombed, and then you say my garage is on fire, you don't turn up. But when you phone the fire brigade beat the police here to the house when they're in a big massive Dennis vehicle with 7 or 8 officers in, driving it, and they're in 150 mile an hour fucking X5. But they can't get here, and it's closer. The police station is than the police station's closer than the fucking fire brigade. Clipper shop, Clipper ship, the ship it was on, yeah, Clipper ship, yeah, I get it now. The Love Boat, yeah, I remember that, and it's in the 80s. I think it was the 70s, you know. I'm sure it was the 70s, the Love Boat. I'm sure it was the late 70s. You know, the Love Boat used to go on the boat and they'd fall in love with someone, didn't they? It was good, that. Mum used to watch it, and you remember Tenko, Mrs. Jefferson. Windows and drawers. Windows and drawer. Yeah, sounds like windows or drawer. So I've got done all that stuff, and all the army response coming, all the fucking stuff coming, all that shit, and I've got charged for calling him. You're not allowed to call him tinfoil. That's in the that's in your bill conditions. I'm going to tell you what, that's got to go in the book. That they've got to be the only man in the fucking history to be arrested for calling someone. So I wasn't allowed to speak tin. So I was going, what do I want to go? What about Christmas? It's nearly Christmas. How am I going to go in the shop and ask for the stuff? What's that stuff you put on? So I come on with a load of tips. What a hat, tinfoil hat on, all tinfoil on. And everyone's pissing themselves because I had the tinfoil. I went, you know this stuff? Yes, I'm putting it up like, but it was a proper tinfoil. So, you know, I'm not allowed to say that word. But they never said I couldn't show it. So I'm coming with a hat full of tinfoil. I was going, walking around like that as if I was a tinfoil man. And everyone was fucking laughing their heads off on the show to make it funny. It was fucking, honest to God, it was hilarious. Everyone was fucking laughing. What these? Don't forget, push the like button to get there, guys. Cutting through the defence. Fucking like Zorro. I'm not laughing. Yeah, fucking hell. Paul Sykes ghost who lived in the house. Then he got dressed up as Paul Sykes. He got a little moustache put on his face. Like he grew it. And he got a packet of fags like what they do in the prison film. They put it underneath there. He's got a roll in, like smoking, pretend he's Paul Sykes, all about his house. Like pretend he's Paul Sykes. Then he got dressed up as Oscar Wilde. Then he got dressed up as the Wizard of Oz. Then he got dressed up as, that's what he is, then he's the Cowardly Lion. Put him up, slap him across the face, he started crying. Yeah, looking dressed up as the Cowardly Lion. Then he got dressed up as the woman. They started calling him Susan Boyle. He's fucking on the twist. Imagine him taking out the college with all the people he dressed up. He's MPD with multiple personality disorder. But he turned around and said, since I've got the medication, I'm not drinking as much. I've noticed the multi-personality disorder figures seem to be disappearing. That he came up with that. We've got it on video to prove he has got a head full of magic. Yeah, that powder magic, the stuff up there that he uses. He's on them other things called Summertex. He's on them every single day, every day. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys. That's all we want. Maybe 50 on already, 50. Good comedy also. Yeah, it's good to have a laugh in there. Not at our expense. Maybe on the fucking twist. What else was it he told me? What else did he tell me? I'm trying to think of the things he told me and fuck off. Well, that was it. He said, I'm on the phone, he said, Robin Williams, and I thought you meant know the actor. But oh off take that, he said. He said, oh yeah, Robin, yeah. He really thought, I believed that he was on the phone to Robin Williams off take that, fucking on the bend. Then he went, he's been taught was Gorgeous George off Snatch. He said he's watched it for years and he wants to come and meet you. But if you want to meet me, just give me the phone and talk to him. So I'll talk to him if you want. He went, oh no, I've just got to finish this conversation off. Just fucking lies all the time. Tasty bite it, it's vile. Walking all over the taste of it. So it's the worst taste in the world, isn't it? They used to give it to me as a kid, my mum. That, what do you want? You want like a thick treacle stuff we used to get. Cockerill oil you used to say. Now you've got it on the capsules. But he used to give us it and tablespoon. The fucker used to kill me. And he used to do that. And I would get on the bus for being at school. Come here, you scruffy ass. Be on the bus for that. And you'd be like playing or something on the bus and you've got a mark on your face. Come here. You've got a mark on your face there. You look like a tramp. So you go. Spit on it and go. Here, son. Yeah, that's better. Now you look. You can the smell of the spit all over your fucking face. That's where we got COVID from. It's got fuck all to do with the fish of the Chinese. It's all them old fucking great your grandmas and nanas getting this fucking spitting on your face fucking 60, 70 years ago and put it in your fucking system. So that's what we were all COVID carriers. We survived it all because we've had it off our fucking nanas for years. They all do it. I don't know if they still do it now, but they spit on the fucking tissue and go, come here, you need that way. You need all them Scottish. You need your face cleaning. Come here, son. You could smell the smell on your face. Fucking was horrible it was. The old-fashioned things. Look at that. Can you stand? You have to stand out the door. These old white fishwives' tales. Stand outside the door at Christmas. New Year's Eve, fest foot. Fucking freezing like this. I'm fucking freezing. You stand out there. You'll be first foot in. When the bells ring, you have to win. So you have to go in with money. I'd say 20 pence in your hand. Then the next one has to go with coal and somebody has to go with food. That was the traditional thing. Fucking load of shit. And then the other one, don't cross on the stairs. But how the fuck are you supposed to get down if your sister's there and you're on the other side? What are you supposed to do? Stand there all day. Stand on the fucking stairs. Don't cross on the stairs. How do you get downstairs if you don't cross? And there's the other one. Don't throw salt over your shoulder. Throw salt over your shoulder because it's good luck. But what about the man next? You've just went out to the man behind you, blinded him, fucking salted his tea and coffee and everything. Fucking sat there with a cake full of salt all over his fucking cake. Really good, that, isn't it? And then the other one, if you get a bad eye, if you get a star in your eye, use gold. It doesn't work. I've read up on it. Everything is fucking got nothing to do with gold. You don't go to the doctors. Doctor, I've got a star gold on, son. I've got a gold 9-carat gold ring here. Use that, son. 3 times a day, roll it on your eye, and it'll go away in a week. Fuck off. Gold ring looks great. You fucking, you need antibiotics. Fucking shite to come out with. What's wrong with you? Well, my leg's coming off, and my back's killing me. I've got cancer, and I've got fucking leukemia. Gold ring. Use that gold ring on your hip, and use it on your leg. Fucking load of garbage in it. Gold ring. Oh, Mum used to do it. Rubber eye with the fucking thing. Nothing happens. If you ask any doctor, they'll tell you it's a load of fucking garbage. Old wives' tales. Don't have beds looking out the window. There's no beds in the house, Mum. Don't have elephants looking out the window. So how the fuck can you get an elephant in your house? A fucking 12-ton elephant. How do you get a 12-ton elephant in your house? She said, I meant ornament ones. Just wind her up. He's fucking funny, aren't they? The police with his protection. Yeah, that's what he's in. Exactly what he's in. Fucking snitch. Someday you might find him sleeping with the fishes. Sleep with the fishes. Fucking around the twist. They've told me that when they do the movie, I've got to direct it because I know everything about Paul Sykes and they need me to say, we need you there to direct the movie for us. Because you're the one who knows all the knowledge about Paul Sykes and everything. Well, I never even met him. Never fucking even seen him. You only got the information of Dale Brendan Hyder was doing the book before he come along. And Boyle got a job as a tea boy. That's all he was, a tea boy. Because when we were in court, Just what part of the walk right pushing, walk right pressing you, Mr. Boyle? He went, oh, I'm just a tea boy. I just do it. I go and get newspaper clippings and stuff for the books and stuff for the right. And then the next time he went, he said he was a ghostwriter. Just a compulsive fucking liar. On the twist, totally on the twist. He's like that as if he's fucking, what do you call it, fucking Steven Spielberg. I have to do the movie. No, that one lead off, he was a fucking shambles. It was an absolute joke. Everyone he's done shit. Falls asleep. And when he did the Paddy Maloney one, poor Paddy sat there and Les Peacock was doing it. He did one about me. It's a good one that Les did with me. And then he did another one with Paddy. So when he went to Paddy's, who were down there filming it, we called Dan. He does all this canoeing and stuff. I thought he was ex-military, but he wasn't. He said, no, but I do all the army stuff, canoeing and stuff, and I'm sailing. And I said, surfboard and all that shit. He said, and snowboarding, he does all that. So I just knew by looking at him, he was fit. Nice lad. Anyway, he did one with Paddy. He was doing one with Paddy's house. All of a sudden, yeah. This fucking noise, like a walrus in the room, they said. I went, Jamie, you fell asleep, wake up. Oh, sorry. Woke up, next minute, doing it again. Cut, straight one, next one. Started filming, went, this fucking noise, man. He's walking up again, so the third time he's going to tell you, oh, cut, because I can't do what you're doing, fucking head. He was mortal drunk and fucking off his head, and then that guy's pants again. Everywhere we went. So Neil Jackson, we did the one with Neil Jackson. I said, Neil, nice bloke from Steve Grace made it. He's a proper cameraman, he's done it for years. Lovely. Action Jackson, we call his name. I said, Neil, where the fuck you been? I've been waiting since 8 o'clock. He went, he's at me in every drug house in Middlesbrough, look at the drugs. It was about 12 o'clock. I said, you're supposed to be here for 4 hours later. He went, yeah, because he's had us in every house. I said, no, never again, Jamie, with you. I'll never ever do a documentary with you. Finish me after this one today. And he finished with him, never done another one. We've all fucked him off. We all know what he is. Jimmy O thought he was telling the truth. Me and Jimmy had a fallout because he was saying Jimmy was calling me, never saying I was calling Jimmy to Jimmy. So I had a bit of an argument with Jimmy. Jimmy come on and said, listen, Brian, I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry. And I said, I'm sorry to him. He said, because if you still talk your talk up the nose, Jimmy. I went, I feel fucking stupid here now. He said, the Boyle, Shirley and Jamie have used me, my kindness, as a vehicle to bully Brian and Emma. I've sussed it now. He said, all this time it's been them causing trouble, pretending Brian's been saying things. So I come on, I went, Jimmy, you alright, son, love you. He went, are you bad big drive? Don't forget, I want a palm off you. I said, yeah, Jimmy, no problem, brother. And we're okay now. But he caused trouble between Jimmy and me because he didn't want me, he'd say the same when I said, I'll give us Stephen Wraith's number. He wouldn't give me Stephen Wraith's number. He wouldn't give me James English's number. When James English come, so he's tried to get the other people on the books he did about other people. He couldn't get lead off yet, obviously. Other people, they were gone. But the other people he tried to get, when he did books with, he tried to get them on the podcasts. He couldn't get them on the podcasts because they weren't a big enough name, they said. So when he spun James English, he went, I thought the tax man. What do you mean the tax man? He said, Brian fucking Cockerill. Well, fuck me, boy, that'll be fucking down Monday. Fucking brilliant, Jamie. So James English comes flying down, both. How you doing, big man? Who's he in there? I went, Jamie Boyle. He went, you're fucking joking, he's happy, he's fucking heat. He's a fucking smackhead, man. I said, what do you mean? He said, he's fucking eyes are pinned to death. You can't fucking proper talk Scotch, do you? You can't kid me, Brian. I was one for 7 fucking years, ruined my career. He's after his fucking heat. He can't come in here and do the one game with us. So I said, Jamie, can you look after Scrappy? Scrappy might fucking go for the camera or someone break it or whatever. I said, some shit come up with. So we ended up doing it in here for 3 hours. So when it finished, he went, I'm no fucking staying, I'm shooting straight away, big man. So he came out and said, I've got to go. Can't be hanging around people like that. So James fucked off. So he phoned me. He said, Jamie, give him the big fella. He said, come and see me, big man. Come up my house and stay with me for a few days. Come to Glasgow and we'll have a good night out. I thought, brilliant. Lovely lad, James English. Of them all, he's the nicest lad. And the most genuine. So he said, fucking, it's an honour to see. I've known you for years through all the books and the stuff, yeah. Honour to do it and all that. Great person. So he wouldn't give me his fucking number. Jealous cunt. We were rotten with jealousy. But James, a great lad, but James, he knew James straight away because he said, Brian, I was on it for 7 fucking years. I can tell when some cunt's on fucking gear, big man. And when we did it, we had a good laugh in here. I think he's seen about fucking 200,000 people to watch it, I think. And had a great time with James. James English, great lad. Yeah, so he couldn't get anyone. He said, the Cockerill doesn't know the platform I could give him. I thought, what platform can you give me? I did 6 national documentaries all over the world. I did something like 15 books, and I did about another 8 documentaries, but like just normal ones in the area. Racing Lady, you're a legend. Love that woman a bit. She's absolutely a beautiful woman. We were talking the other week, me and Emma, for about an hour, and Freedom. He's a lovely lad, love him a bit. And just lovely people on here, and talk to someone you can trust and explain the expressions and saying how you're feeling down and stuff like that. Just lovely people. It's great to have all yous are great people on here. I love yous all. But I just want people to be happy and just get help each other. We just want this fucking, you've got like my friend Vulture, and you're in for 50 years, over 50 years, Vulture. And he's trying to get Vulture to do a documentary and a book. He went, yeah, I'll do one, Jamie, will you? I'll do one. He went, all I want from you is just to do a call Brian Cockerill, call him out and call listen to. He went, fuck off, he said. I've been fucking friends with him fucking 40 odd years it was at the time. He said, go and fuck off, you little earworm. And earworm in people's ears. And that's what he was doing with Big Richie. Obviously, pretended I was saying things like Richie. Richie's come on and said, I didn't realise. He said, Brian was so proud of him. He said, all this time, fucking it felt awful. The GP was upset, you could see. When I seen Nick Sorby was going to fight me, I phoned Nicky and went, fucking hell, Brian, I'll pass you to your son. You're like a son to me. I've known you all your fucking life since you were 8 years old. He said, fucking love you all well. He said, and Richie's never called you. And Vulture hasn't called you, and Big Keno and all of them called. No one's calling you now. We wouldn't allow it. And he was saying the Tobins were calling me, and lo and behold, I went to see me out in the hospital. And Billy, God bless him, if you're watching Billy, we love your son. He's got cancer. He hasn't not long ago. I was saying Billy and Billy were calling me, and look at that 50 on 50 thumbs up. That's class, isn't it? 50-50. I'm 50-50. So anyway, in the end, I got down to not a single person that pulled off me. It was him making it all up. And this, that fucking Bell Enders, that was him. And that fucking Dark Box Secret, that was Shirley. They were all them evil, horrible things you were putting on. That was them too. But everyone knows it's them now, so no one's interested. No one wants to work with the grass. Let's get it right. A real snitch. But also a compulsive drug addict. He said to me, he was on the pills at 12. He went to Scotland when he was 15. But I got told by his sister's boyfriend, Paul, another lad come to see me who was called Paul, and he come to see him. So look at the family want now to do with him. They don't do that. I said, I've never got the family house, what he's done. And they said, oh, we know that, but the sisters told him. And the mum, the dad, not the mum, the sister, the brother said, leave the couples alone, they don't fucking nothing wrong, they're good people. Brian's a good lad. So his own sister and daughter and all the others have told him, his family members, but they've all fell out with him, won't let him in the house. And when they told me that, I thought, what man's got like, he came on this now when you was true because I thought they would just make up to case they thought I was going to come to the house or something. I wouldn't do that anyway, but when they came, what happened is they came, sorry, sometimes just a train of thought. Start Mark Everson telling jokes. Love you, Mark. Love your son. Great lad he is. What do you think? Fucking hell, I forgot me, sorry now. So the family members, so what happened, his nephew come to the hospital. I was at Tina Show there, Carol Edwards. There was about 20 people there. They let them in, they weren't bothered. And they were sitting about where you get coffees and that. And we were in there, I was in the wheelchair. And he came up this lad, biggish lad, about 6 foot, he went, about 14 stone. He went, can I get a picture of you, Brian? He says, I just wanted to let you know I'm Jamie Boyle's nephew. Well, it's not to do with the son, it's not your fault. He said, can I get a picture? Of course you can. He said, a little bit shaky. I went, well, no one's going to touch your son, no, you come here. So he come down and put my arm like that. Got a picture like that with him. And I got them to get me out of the chair that once and stood, he put my arm around him. He went, oh, thanks, Brian. And I can't sign the book of my hands, paralyzed son. He went, no, it's just an honour to meet you. He said, it's man, you've told me all about it, because man, you're out there for Glenn Bartlett, which is the football Middlesbrough security clearance, got all the doors and Teesside, great lad. So he said, oh man, I said, go and see Brian, he won't get you the fucking get off. He said, he's a lovely man. So his nephew come and went, oh, can I get a book? And he got a book and then I signed it. I mean, lovely as well. He said, so when I say the family, I've got nothing to do with it. He said since he was 6-year-old, he's been away with the fairies, he was Cockerill, he's got schizophrenic years. So none of us speak to him. What do you mean, none of us? Well, none of our family members, so I've nothing to do with him. I can't remember his name, I'll get his name through my note. And he said, none of our family members are even let him in the house. Then I spoke to a woman in Headlington who went up that once he leave Henry and Patrick, because she lived there. She went, are you alright? He said, he's horrible, you know. She said, I went to school with him. He said, I went to school with him when I was like 5 until I was about 11. And from 11 to 16-year-old. He said, he's never lived in Scotland in his life. He went for a week. It lasted 5-6 days. He come back, big black eyes. He was 15-year-old. The big fuck out of him. She never saw us. She was a nice woman. She was driving a little Jeep. And she said, oh, it's disgusting what they're doing to you. He said, especially you, Brian, being poorly and that, without getting the lift. Marty's Jeep, whatever. Anyway, but she said, all that crap. Well, that's not crap you're getting. We've had all that for years on all the estates. It's done to everyone. She lived in Brambles Farm, she said. And then there was 2 families, say, for the Joneses and the Smiths. He was going over and talked to them and saying, he said that. He was going over that and said, she said this. And he said that, and they were all fighting, fist fighting. And right, nobody knew why they were all fighting. And it all came out with that fucker, so they chased him off the estate. Then he went to another estate, did it again, and it just everywhere he goes, he gets in with people, pulls them up with loads of shit, and we'll do a document, I've got a film doing, you know, lies and everything. And then he started calling people, and then they started beating him up and chasing him. And this has been going on for fucking years and years on the estates, over 20 years, been doing it. Since he's been with his missus, she's just as bad as him. She's a pure narcissistic bully, horrible, evil to the bone. But now they're finished, completely finished. And the sad thing was what Terry said, with the state of you, Brian, look how far you're going to go now. You're getting better every day, said the other day to me. The massive podcast you're going to do this. If he could have been with you, if he as your agent. I mean, when we went to that place, it was filled out. I sold the tickets, 400 tickets in 4 hours. It was a snooker centre. Jimmy White took 4 weeks to sell it. The same ticket. Jimmy White took 4 weeks to sell the same ticket, but you did in 4 hours. There was over 100 people outside still wanting to buy tickets when I got there. And we were going to other deals, the same sales ones, and everyone. But I had those all over. And when they seen him on stage, and when he fell asleep in the crowd, and everyone was talking about him, it was not far. Bishop Auckland from like Carlisle, as you know, got around like wildfire. He's on drugs every night, and he's on this, and then they just kept saying, oh, can we leave that for maybe a year's time, man, because of the COVID and all that. And I said, look, can you tell me the truth? He said, about Jamie, yeah, we are army lads, and we're doing this for the army. And he said, we know you can trust you, but we look at him, how many times he's done this? I said, even when we went to school, it was Blackhall, and there was 3 minibuses come from 3 schools, and there was a school, so it was like 3 or 4 schools melanated, and there was about 100 odd kids in it for that class. And he went on, does anyone know Paul Sykes? And the teacher went like that, no cut. And then I went, what you doing? Like going mad with him. But does anyone know Dr. Biggles? He's a comedian, he's the funniest comedian ever. I went, no. I said, does anyone know Brian Cockerill? And they went, yeah. And the old kids like class, and they went, my uncle knows you in this one. And I started getting the kids talking. He was just fucking rambling about a lot of shit about, I'm doing a Paul Sykes book, I'm doing a such and such, leave off here. I said, they're not interested in that. They're either there for us to help them. And we talked about the night campaign. Anyway, we got a phone call. She said 3 of the kids have started smoking joints about a week later. And then we went to another school, and there was one school in Thornby. And I said, what it is doing? And one was tell the truth that I was on crack for years. Suicide on it, depressed to death on it, and really, really paranoid on it. I want other people to know how bad it is and how easy it is to get hooked on it. No, don't do that. You should don't. No, you'll ruin yourself. Everyone will fall out with you. Nobody wants to go drug addict and all that. I said, I'm not a drug addict. I'm a former drug addict. I'm off it over 4 years now. I was off it for about 6 months and then. And I knew me out. I wasn't going to go back on it. In the sea. I got Tristan in the sea. And I come out and I feel better for a person helping people. But I've always told people, but he was wanting me not to say it anyway. I can't remember which radio station, I think it was Cleveland. But it was one near the bus stop, there was 3 or 4 radio stations. The lady comes to me, what a great thing to do, she said, to do this. It takes a lot of courage to come out and tell people you want drugs and things. Yeah, but I do, if I can say if there's one person, I'm doing good by helping people. So she said, was it true that you were on drugs? I said, yes, I was on drugs. And we did it about 8:30 in the morning. I went to the radio at 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and I think 9 again at night. Went on 4 times. It was powerful. Absolutely amazing when you just come out with that. And you get caught in the drugs, and then you get more and you get more. And I come out, I get to the stories, as you know, when I talk about drugs. And she said, it's amazing coming out with that. And then it went in the paper, and everyone was saying, well done, Brad, coming out with the truth. It takes a while to come out with the truth. But he can't admit he's got an addiction. He keeps admitting that. Not what we're making, it's not what I am, I'm not on drugs, but you can clearly see that he is on drugs. But that's the problem. You've got to be a man sometimes and stand up and say, listen, I made a mess of my life. I've done this wrong, I've done that wrong, but now I'm going to make amends by my vocation in life, to help people. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 years, doing good for the community, helping people. And we've been good, and that's all we were doing. But it wasn't enough for him because he was all about the money. Don't get me honest, I used to make a few quid, but when he's going, oh, well, I'll give you more money for the lead, because if he saved, he was there, he was like a Terminator, he was going on bashing people like a robot. No, I'm not saying that, no. I wouldn't do it, because I wouldn't do it. He fell out with me. That was the reason why he fell out with me, because I wouldn't do Billy Duffy, but documentary. And he wouldn't give me a contract with a fucking resurrection van, Cockerill, and he wouldn't give me invoices, and he wouldn't give me how many books have been printed by the printers. He wouldn't give me the name of the printers or nothing. He wouldn't give me an outlet. John Blake Publishing, every 6 months, you get automatically in the post, you get a print out how many books are printed, what you do with the land revenue, what book shops the books are in, what electronic devices that they're in, and you put them all in there, put all together, and you get your money. And you get like a wage slip, but like it's bigger because it's 6 months worth. And you get that every 6 months off John Blake Publishing. No carry on. You can say, I phoned Stephen Ray. Said, Steve, can you do me a favour? Can I get the invoices of the book? Give me half an hour. I'm just wait. 5 minutes later, it was on my computer. It was on my phone. Sent it from my phone. Or Emma's phone. I had a better phone. Sent Emma's phone. Every person, what the name of the person, the price of the book, how many the stamps for the cost and the envelopes and stuff. Everything down to the last day, Stephen Ray, 100% to where it was Stephen. And meticulous, everything done right, everything done 100% spot on. And it pays people the money. And just give him he hasn't been paid either for his book. Neither Neil Jackson for doing the documentaries. They haven't been paid. None of them have been paid. They won't tell you, but I fucking will. But I know they haven't been paid. I know. Gary Fairby never got paid. £5.27 guy he got in 4 years off him. The fucking scumbag, he's sitting there pretending that's just me saying it. Richie Austin, 5 books, full bestsellers, Richie done. What have you had off him? 100 quid. What, in 4 years? He went, yeah, no, I think it's 5, yeah. 4 or 5 books. Or 4 or 5, yeah, I can't remember, so whatever. So if it was 4 books, it was £100 in 5 years, or £100 in 4 years. What, for 4 books, Richie? I said, he's fucking saying, I know, it's just fucking ridiculous. But he didn't want to, I don't think Richie wanted all that shit coming on his computer like we got. Yeah, just a horrible fucking man. What's IPP? G as Danny G. Still IPP. That was the kind that you out for some years, like when you get out of permanent jails, and I think it's up to the Home Office that you out, I think, if I'm right. Yeah, I don't know. You argued with me, one of the dad could shout his mouth off at me. I said, I'll come to you, but I was bullied. But I know people down Liverpool who know him well and knew he was a snitch. He's another snitch, 100% grass he got. He had 33 year jail and he got 19 years himself, and all he did was 9 years. And when he got out, he never got on. He was only on licence for 2 years. So obviously we know what he was doing. Well, everyone knew. He said when he was out of jail, he first went in jail, he was okay, but then he turned rat. He got sectioned 2 or 3 times in the mental health hospital in jail. Because I like to know, I know these lads can fight for fucking destroy him in 10 seconds. These top lads fighters from Liverpool, mixed martial arts training, they've got their own gyms and that, where they train people, top fighters. And they said, tell Brian to Emma to keep away from him, he's a Roman, proper Roman. And we told Jamie, and we said, Jamie, watch what you're doing, because he's this, that, and the other. So then Jamie talked to, I see him saying this is the best one. He did it with, that's how we knew he was a rat. And it was coming back from Liverpool. And it was Jamie Cockerill told him, because he was going to do a book with him. He said, oh, I said, don't do the book, you won't don't do a book with him because you'll get yourself in trouble, because the people who he's caused trouble from really, like that, and Herbert, and then the other people are really naughty people, Jamie and Stephen French, the devil. I said, so Boyle started going on the phone, threatening Stephen, you can't argue with Stephen French. He's having a fucking twist. That's what happened to him. If he ever gets done in, he'll turn on chairs. He's got any enemies, he's got them all over the fucking place. He's argued with every single person going. He's made up lies. He can tell them you can tell them in a second. You can just make a story about it, nothing. He's fucking the master of it. Because he's deranged. He really believes his own hype. These people who really believe like what the mitties. That's what he is. He's the right buttons. He's not aiming that right. Oh, cheers, mate, yeah. Mickey Morals, yeah. It's nice to fucking be nice to people, Mickey, especially if you know you're in the wrong, if you know you can help children out there. I mean, we got a phone call for that lady, the other one I was telling you about with Thornby. She went, one of them, because I was saying, what happens if you become a mule? What's a mule? I said, you know, donkey. You put all the stuff like that and you pack it up. That's what they do with you. So, you know, if you're carrying, say, 1,000 ecstasy tablets that cross lines in another county and you get caught, you're going to get loads of jail. The person might be great getting £100 off him because you're only 15, but you're going to go to jail for like 20 years. You're not going to get out, you're going to be locked in jail for years. And that's what they do. And they'll just crash you up. And it's what they do sometimes. They'll have 2 years in a queue, or 3 or 4 years in a queue, and the third person they'll have picked up, say the cop, he's carrying drugs. They'll search that third person, they'll move out and they'll walk on the plane, and they'll get on the plane and that third person gets caught because the cops have got somebody like 4 or 5 key academies. The other ones walk through the coke, just get on the plane, get on, and they're happy to do that, police, because they're happy to do that, and they're getting them out of the way. But then poor fuckers like the mules are getting caught and going to fucking jail, getting life off in other countries when they're going there. Places like Thailand, the place that and bring them back to Turkey now, where you can get fucking hands, and they're using the people to do it. Disgusting. Right, guys, I'm going to shout. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm starving, and be back on again tomorrow. And God bless Lee Little, love you, Lee, and all his friends and family members out there. We're all here for you. We're all praying for you. We know you're in a better place, Lee, now than we are. There's no doubt about that. Say hi to my dad when you're up there, son, and love you all the world. God bless everyone. Maybe come on and get 2 in a row, yeah. Be happy, everyone.